아, 하로, 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 하로 chicken, 하로 랭카, 하로 game
Oh my
guy.
god, hot damn, look at her. She's a cat. Oh god, wow. Oh god, bless.
Chicken, congratulations on being Boop Champ today. Did anybody challenge Chicken on Boop Champ? Was there a fight for it? There she is. Yippee! Congratulations, congratulations. We have a very, very important, I say very important. I crashed last stream. I'm sorry. We didn't get to do any cowboy last. Wicho, did you try? Did you actually try? Did you actually try being a Boop Champ? Boop Chan specifically? Oh my god, all the baby heads. Um, you keep forgetting? You are a fake fan. I can't believe you. Let's see. Just before stream, I got off of call with my boss man, with boss overlord. And as you guys know, I mentioned that I was gonna be shipped off to V Expo. Um, so that's more finalized, that's more permanent. I will be shipped off to V Expo, which means I will be in Birmingham, Birmingham area, around August. I think it was like the first week of August or something like that. However, I've been blessed with a proposal. I say proposal, but it's not really a proposal. But you guys are now gonna be like my Travelocity. You guys are my travel agents now, because my boss was just like, well, if you wanna, I'm assuming the assumption is either a week before the convention or a week after the convention, whatever time frame I desire. I can ask if I can be shipped like to some random place that is not just Birmingham. Like hold on. Where's can I pop this up? Can we pop up a map? Yeah, there we go. So boss man was just like, "Oh, if you want to go to like Ireland, if you want to go check out Ireland, we can get your flight there, and it's only like $60 to go to Birmingham from there. Or if you want to go to France, you want to go check out France, guys, we can go check out France. Oh my God, what is all that? I can go to Italy, home of the Vespas, guys. I can go to Italy, home of the Vespas. Do you think that'll be cool if I could pick like one place that I could travel to? What would it be? I can't go to Germany, mind you. I can't go to Germany. That's the one place I've been advised I can't go. I can't go. Ship that cat all the way to Siberia. That might be too far, I feel like. Right? That might be too far. I need to be within the vicinity of Birmingham, right? We've been already looking. Look at this. We've already been going to the map, and these little green flags is like places that I potentially might want to go. What are some what are some recommendations in terms of like this area in general? Why not Germany? This is very important. This is what I've been informed of in terms of like why I can't go to Germany. So basically, wherever I go, I would like to do an IRL stream for you guys. I think that'd be really, really cool. Um, However, I've been told that Germany has the strictest regulations in terms of batteries that can be taken into Germany. My IRL, I've been basically heavily advised that my IRL stream setup cannot be taken to Germany. So for the time being, Germany is not an option. I apologize. Ship her to your house directly? Nine. In the form of a pillow. Yeah. So it's mainly just because of the IRL stream setup. I don't think I can fly into Germany with it. Something about the battery regulations. I could go to Italy. Where is the home of Vespas? Do you think... Wait, is there like a Vespa park in Italy? Do you think? I don't know. I really don't know. There's so many places that would be super cool. I could go to France. I could go to Paris, guys. What are there cool places in Paris? What if you buy batteries while there? I have to get very specific batteries. I mean, if it's my old IRL stream setup, if it's my old IRL stream setup, then technically, yeah, I could get some buy some power banks over there. But if it's my new IRL stream setup, it's kind of built into itself. So I can't bring the new one in there. What are cool places to visit in Paris? Is Paris cool? Is Paris a cool place to go? Or or maybe just straight up, oh, we could go to Wales. We could go to like London. We can go to like we could just go to Ireland, France, Saint Denis. What's in France? If we were to look, there's Nice. There's Nice right down here. We can go to Nice. Nice. I'm so like ill-informed. I don't know any place. And I could literally ask to go anywhere. I could go to California. What? Oh, California, that's true. You guys have a California somewhere. Wait. Let me think here. Is there a place that is super renowned for like either salmon or macarons or I don't know. Do you think Paris has a lot of Vespas? Hold on, let me do a quick Google search. Vespa parks. Do you think they have Vespa parks in Italy? Ooh, in Italy, freaking the 10 best Italy Vespa scooter moped tours in Italy. You can get scooter tours. You can get Vespa tours. You could ride Vespas and tour once in a lifetime experience. Food and drink. You can go where it used to be. Is this the fourth or the fifth time that they've renamed it? Oh, you think France has a distaste for Americans? Uh-oh. Really? Uh-oh. The French just hate all tourists. Oh, how do I be like the least obnoxious tourist? How do I be the least obnoxious tourist? There is actually like, oh my God, I would potentially see like a lot of Vespas in Italy. There's a museum. There's a Vespa museum, guys. Hold on, where is this? Can we open it on Google Map direction? I don't, well, what is this? It's in Rome? Hold on. Where am I looking at? Museo Vespa. This is if I can click on it, if I can, it is the Museum of Vespas. The Museum of Vespas. Oh my God. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die overseas. I feel like I'm getting the feeling that like I am so ill-equipped to travel overseas by myself. An entirely different area. French has distaste for literally everyone and can speak it. Was it? Hold on, wait, what? Wait. By being from France, you don't know. You know French? Perfect French? Or never speak? Perfect French? French has distaste for literally everyone. Oh, you can speak French, really? Being in a country where you don't speak the language terrifies you? This is also true. This is also very true. Simply move there and join a riot. You will be one of them and they will love you. In France? Also, don't forget video game. Yeah. I won't forget video game, but I need to figure this out. I think my boss wants me to know by tomorrow. So I need to figure it out. Hmm. I don't know. I watch a lot of cool shows and movies and all this other stuff that have like really cool locations and places, but did I ever bother to pay attention? You know, when I was little and and I used to have like a TV in my room. I used to watch the Travel Channel a lot. And I used to have like a notebook where I would write places that I wanted to visit. I don't know where that is anymore, and I don't know where any of those places are. I really don't. I really don't. There used to be like a lot of really cool places. Like I don't know. I don't know. I used to watch the Travel Channel a lot. But now I don't know. Swiss Alps always interested you, to be honest. Okay, wait, wait, here, maybe this is a better question. If I were to do an IRL stream anywhere uh in this area within travel distance of Birmingham, if I were to do an IRL stream anywhere, what would be of interest to you guys? Hey Zoom, geography, don't know where. Somewhere where you wouldn't get lost. Okay, okay, that's a starting point. Where would I not get lost? The Swiss Alps. Where? Also, where's good food? Who has good food too? Wait, wait, wait. Who has good food? And where would I where why just the museum? Why not the Vespa manufacturing plant? I don't know. I just typed in Vespa, Italy Vespa, and it just gave me a bunch of places. I don't know if they would allow me to go into the manufacturing plant. Drive a motorcycle in the Isles of Man. Is that a thing that actually exists? You just gotta find it. Your brother and his girlfriend love the food in Italy. I wonder, what are the flights from Italy to Birmingham? Let's see. Uh, Italy to Birmingham flights. Oh, that might be a bit too much. That might be that might be a bit too much. What is the flights? So wait, what is uh France to Birmingham flights? Oh, you can find one. So from Paris, there's like one for $33. That's why my boss tossed that out there. Okay, wait. Italy might be a smidge too far. Wait, why is France? Oh wait, Paris is right there. I was gonna say like, why is Paris okay? It's like right here. It's right next to Italy. Hold on. Isles of Man hosts a really famous motorcycle race. Hi! Hi Jordan, how are you? Hi. I'm trying to figure out, I'm being shipped overseas and my boss is allowing me to pick where I get shipped uh, to hang out for a little bit. The Netherlands? What's in the Netherlands? Ooh. You wonder if they have scooter race? You know they have a car one? Hold on. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Can I look up Vespa rentals? Or maybe it's not safe for me to drive overseas. Because they drive on the other side, right? It's not safe for me to... Look at all of that in Italy. Look at all the Vespa scooter rentals in Italy. It's technically not safe for me to drive overseas, right? Because it's the other side of the road. You'd love to see Beko racing a little scoot scoot. You don't know what's in the Nethers, but you have a Dutch friend and they say that Rotterdam has good food. Okay, here's a question. Is there somebody that would be interested overseas to be tour guide? Who is there somebody who's interested in meeting an internet cat girl who would be willing to be on an IRL stream and tour guide? Club scooter rental location. Aside from Chicken, we've already established that I'm probably gonna meet Chicken at Birmingham. Largely the same rules, just on the other side. I'm gonna die. Watch me just straight up forget. Look, they're Saint Denis. Not unless there's any place like here. Scotland, Ireland, UK, London, Wales. We could go to Wales. Lincoln, Auto, guide Beko across. No. Ooh. Okay. You know every murder park in a 100-mile radius? Uh, that sounds terrifying. That sounds like I don't want to go there. What about Bristol? I know Bristol. I only know Bristol because the Yogs cast likes. Look, there's an IKEA Bristol. There's like an IKEA Bristol. We can go to IKEA in Bristol. Man, I'm just gonna have to. I have to look. What, you guys have any recommendations? What are some recommendations? What's in London? Oh God, London. London looks like a lot of things. What's some place that's not too scary? York, Glasgow, going all the way to Bristol for the IKEA, all the way to Bristol for the IKEA. I'm trying to think really hard about. Hold on, hold on. How much was the Italy to Birmingham flights? Yeah, I think these are all too much. Those are all too expensive, I think. Man, it would have been so cool. Or wait, would it would we need flight? Yeah, we would need flight. You know, when I was young, I actually did like research like travel plans and how to like travel across Europe with only a budget of like $1,000 and where to stay and things like that. Obviously, things are different now, but I don't remember the things that I looked up in order to make this travel plan or what the conversion rate was or what I did. I remember that I was penny pinching so hard that I was like not gonna use up my $1,000, my imaginary $1,000, and my teacher was going to fail me for penny pinching too hard. She's just like, you gotta spend all of the money. Because she was saying like, oh, I'll fail you guys if you go over budget or whatever, like your grade will be dependent on how much over budget you go. And I was penny pinching so hard that I was so under budget. My teacher was threatening me. She's just like, I'm gonna dock you points the other way. I'm like, why? You should be praising me for actually saving money. You said that people would have a hard time like that they would go over budget. I'm going under budget. She's just like, you got to spend that money. So like in my fictitious travel plans, I started like on the last couple of days, I started like saying, "Oh, I will stay at this castle, which will cost me this much per night." I was like, "Yeah, did you almost do the backpack across Europe dream?" I did not in real life, but like it was like a geography class project where like we had to make this fictitious travel plan with a budget of $1,000 and like yeah, and I started like pulling up really weird. I think like we had to explain what things we did, what events we did, all this other stuff. Sleep on streets 6 days. Sleep in God's bed last day to ramp up the cost. Yeah, freaking I was like I forgot where. I would really love to find this thing and figure out what places I stayed at. Um because a lot of it, I think I stayed at a lot of hostels. I took like some public transportation. A lot of it I took public transportation, which were like really cheap, I guess, at the time. I don't know what they are now. but they're probably more expensive now. If there's one food item that I would like to try, what would it be? What would it be? Who has good food? Gah. I can't go to Germany. Belgium? I keep thinking chocolate. Every location I just keep thinking chocolate. You want to try sausage rolls so bad? I will. I'm sure you will enforce that I try sausage rolls. I'm sure of it. I'm sure you will have me try that. Mm, mm. Do I just stay close to Ireland? Do I go to France? Do I go to Paris? So I think the options are looking like Paris, France, Paris area, uh Ireland. How much is Ireland? All of the UK, London. How let's see Netherlands. Just Netherlands. Oh God, hello. What the frig? Maybe not Netherlands. Belgium? Oh my God, hello. Okay, maybe not Belgium. So the options are looking France, Ireland, or some other main area in the UK. You're gonna keep me hostage until I do. UK to Netherlands equals boat. UK to Netherlands. This one? So let's see. Boat to boat from Netherlands to UK, sure. Or Birmingham, actually. Is there no give me the cost. Give me the cost. I don't understand this. I'm gonna be lost. I'm gonna be lost, guys. I'm gonna I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get lost, guys. I see the moment I see like this train, car, and ferry, I'm gonna get lost. Ugh. What about Scotland? You've heard there's some really nice hiking. I need to make some friends in like every area. I might end up just staying in the UK area. Maybe. Chicken, are you okay to like babysit me the entire time? Can I be babysat? What about Ireland? He originally suggested so the options are Dublin, Paris, UK. Those are the options. Dublin, Paris, UK. That's what it's looking like. What do you mean? Wah ha ha ha. You go to Scotland, yeah, you'll see your brother is in Scotland. Where are we looking? Up here? Oh, that looks so pretty. What do we ask your brother? Hi, I have like a random beat. Internet cat girl. That's a huge national park. Aberdeen. Aberdeen. You actually already have? You've told your brother about the internet cat? Oh, about yeah, but about Birmingham. Maybe Beko could try an airsoft field. Chicken could take her to one. An airsoft field? Is it what? Airsoft field? Oh, there's the Isle of Man. That's what you guys were talking about. Oh my god. What's the Isle of Man like? Oh my god, is that like a train? Isle of Man. I'd be interested in like checking out Bristol, but I absolutely don't know anything about Bristol. Wait, where does the Yogg's cast live? What if some internet cat girl just like walks up to the Yogg cast store? Most airsoft places require you to bring your own. Oh, Chicken was thinking about getting your own airsoft. The Isle with at least one singular man. Yogcast is vaguely down south, if you recall. Let's see if we can find Yogcast home office address. Let's turn this off. I don't know if that's kosher. Oh, they are in Bristol, I think. I kept looking at Bristol. Okay, you know what? Let's look at Bristol. Wait, how do I look this up? Okay. Where is this? They are in Bristol. Most have rental equipment. Okay, let me get rid of that marker and I will turn this back on. Okay. So within the Bristol area is where the Yogcast reside. Chicken Duncan and Beko 1v1 Fortnite chess, but IRL. Ugh. You'd suck at airsoft? Why? Let's raid the Yogcast office live on stream. I think that would be absolutely amazing. However, I'm sure they have security and precautionaries against that, right? To prevent just randos from just like coming into the office. It's not it has to be like closed quarters, right? What cool things are in Bristol? Let's look up. Um, let's see here. Let's do the important one. Let's do the important one out of the way. Salmon in Bristol. Burgess salmon. Uh, what is this? Paco tapas? Do we have other pictures we can look at? Dude, look at these salmons over here. They have a Bristol stable, sushi Bristol. Is sushi good? Oops. Yes. Yes. V-Bridger, crash. Ow. You fixed me. Let's see. Also, as an Irishman, you don't recommend Dublin for Ireland. Anywhere else, fine, but people outside of Dublin generally dislike Dublin. Really? My boss was like saying that Dublin, I think, has places to actually look at versus Birmingham. Your aim isn't all that with actual guns or BBs. I think my aim is pretty good, despite the scar on the eye. Make sure you select the haunts option for duration. I will only travel by horse. You had your training. We had the week bank heist stream. The whole bank's heist? Yeah. You can definitely raid some office. But I want to be polite to the Yugs cast. It's not about being good, it's about being grown man and cosplay playing with toys. Do you think is sushi good overseas? Is sushi good? The apple. I wonder if I could email the Yogs cast. Do you think if I emailed them letting know about my impending approach, do you think they would respond back to me? I'm curious now. Is there an email? Hold on. Yogcast email. Contact. Get in touch. Contact us. This is the contact page. Feel free to get in touch with us via email or drop us a line on Twitter. For fan mail or any other postage, we ask you do not send anything perishable or dangerous. Okay, okay. Contact. Okay. Very generic contact. I see. I see. Uh, okay. Yep. Yep. Just contact them via Twitter DM or their generic contact email. I wonder if they'd be interested in doing a collaboration. I wonder. You have no clue how good the sushi is. Chicken, we will get you to eat fish. If you get me to eat a sausage roll, then that means you have to eat salmon. We'll get you to eat salmon in exchange for me eating a sausage roll. Only if it was business related. We can frame it to be business related. We would like to do Bekogenning Incorporated would like to do a collaboration with the Yogs cast, doing an IRL stream um in Bristol. Uh yes. Maybe? I don't know. It'll probably be fresher since you're technically on an island. This is also true. This is true and untrue at the same time. It just depends. Hey, Wasp Kisher, what color are Avi's lips? What do you mean? They are lip colored. Dear Beko, please refrain from entering our home office. No! I'd be so devastated. Subject, I am rapidly approaching your location. This is your warning. That would be the subject line, wouldn't it? That'd be really cool. What is this? I'll buy you a sausage roll, you buy me sushi. You know what's very sad about that is that I'm pretty sure the sausage roll is exponentially cheaper than sushi. And if you've never had seafood before, I don't know if sushi is like the first thing you want to try. Maybe we try getting you a cooked salmon first before we get you a raw salmon as a little segue into salmon. I'd rather get you cooked salmon than raw salmon as your first exposure to salmon. TKProduction.com is looking to collaborate. Beko just buys you straight up a raw fish. Yeah, exactly. Sushi is easy. He can handle it. Chicken eats a lot of fried chicken. The only kind of sushi I think he can handle would be the deep fried sushi rolls. The salmon over there is a different kind than in the US. It might taste a bit different. You think so? Sushi is just rice, seaweed, fish, and whatever else, right? Yeah, but sushi is rice. The rice is treated with vinegar. So it's like slightly vinegar sushi rice with seaweed, whatever fish topping, like whatever fish, which is typically uncooked, or brined, or seared, or whatever, whichever treatment they have. And then they have different fillings, like ginger, wasabi, uh, things like that. The occasional human finger. No. You hate vinegar? You most likely won't taste it unless you've had like 20 of them. I typically don't taste it like until I'm like full. When I'm full, that's when I start tasting the vinegar in the rice. Yeah. So for the first couple ones, it should be fine. I kind of want to. I think I've. Unless there's any other suggestions between like Ireland, France, or anywhere else in the UK, I am of particular curiosity to hang out in Bristol if I'm able to. If that is an option. Hold on, maybe I should actually also look. Bristol. Not to, not for any. Oh, what the frig? Why are these so expensive? Hold on. Wait, maybe hold on. Let me search up. Maybe it's not flight from Birmingham to Bristol. Maybe it's like truck, van, bus. Let me see here. Uh, what are these flights? What am I looking at? Okay. Uh, so the cheapest flight is like around 800. What is this? Apparently Expedia is tempting. Expedia claims they could do 400, which I highly doubt is real. I think they're lying to me. I think they're lying to me. If we did, okay. Why is the first... Eh? Flights don't exist in August for Bristol, apparently. Damn those prices, yeah. Yeah, welcome to UK trains. Can I just kidnap a chicken? Kidnap a chicken, please. I'm gonna be heavily lost. Not unless there's somebody else that, like, wants to tour guide. The more I look at these locations and how to get from one place to the other, the more anxious I get. Does the finger still go good with wasabi? That's debatable. Only a bit. You will remain open-minded. I believe. I will find some place. I will find a good salmon to get you to try. It's sweetened rice wine vinegar. It's added to hot rice and then stirred. Most of the vinegar harshness goes away. Yeah, most of it goes away, so you won't really taste it. Uh, we'll ride more trains. Oh yeah, should I prepare like some pass? Like, do you guys have like train pass or public transportation pass? Like, how do you guys pay for that? How do you guys pay for public transportation? Big money if it's more than 1 or 2 cities over. I'm gonna kidnap you if I'm able to. If that's allowed. Is it allowed? Is it allowed? Otherwise, I'm gonna get lost. I think. I'm either gonna get lost or I'm gonna try my best to IRL stream the entire time so that you guys can direct me on where I'm supposed to go. Navigate this cat. Don't get her lost. Not too sure. You don't use trains too often, so you usually just you get tickets. Just tickets. Chicken, do not be fooled if you see a cat VTuber trying to lure you in with Fortnite bugs. Them V-Bucks, dude. Them V-Bucks. Oh yeah, some of these flights. Why are some of these flights expensive? You know what? You know what? Hold on. Hold on, Twitter. Let's look at the Yogscast Twitter. Let's send them a, can I send them a DM? I can't send them a DM. Can I send Lewis a DM? I can't send Lewis a DM. Okay. So I guess we're going the old-fashioned contact email. Oh, cool, okay. Let's pull up the tea cake email. We're doing this. We're gonna do this. Let us compose an email. We've done this many times, right? Just because it's just little old wily me doesn't mean it's any less official, right? Gulp.
Grararararara. Video game OUU. Oh.
Oh my god. Yes. Well, let me send this email and then we'll go straight to video game. Let me send this email. Yogscast. Copy to Yogscast. What should the subject line be? Greetings, Yogs Cast. My name is Beko. How do I do this? How do I do this? Just put what Noodle did earlier. What? The I am approaching you very soon? What did Noodle put earlier? Subject line. Who did that one? I am rapidly approaching your location. This is That's not gonna be weird or anything. You know what? Subject line. I am rapidly approaching your location. Okay. I'm gonna get banned from the Yogscast. There. Dear Yogscast, please let me in. Please let me in. Please let me in. Thank you. Looking to make friends. I like scooters and camping. Let me in. I'm outside your house. Please, 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 please. You guys are terrible at writing emails. You guys are terrible at writing emails. Don't be mean. I'm sorry. I'm not being mean. You're being ridiculous. Let me see here. What's Yogscast? They're like a bunch of YouTubers that like I watched a lot. I still watch Sips, but I think Sips is Canadian now. I watch Sips to go to sleep, at least. Yeah. You're just an EP little guy and you're insulting your male writing abilities. It's screaming, please, 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 please. You never watched them, heard about them though? I watched them a lot. And I am a VTuber. Oh god, this sounds cringe already. I feel cringe. I am a VTuber. Ha! What do you mean Canadian now? Like he stopped being British or something? Did he convert to Canadian? Well, I think he was US and then I think he was Canadian, but he hung out a lot with I don't think he was ever in the UK, but he sure visits a lot. He visits the main office a lot. My YouTubers were Achievement Hunter and Fan House and Jacksepticeye, sometimes Markiplier. All very notable names. All very notable names. I've never watched Markiplier. The only thing I watch of Markiplier is him simping over Lady Dimitrescu. I watch that from time to time on repeat. There's just something about the clip of him simping over Lady Dimitrescu. Saying that you're a VTuber right off the bat is a red flag. What do I say to them? I'm trying to introduce myself. Like, hello, my name is bekogenning, and I am a VTuber. Hello, my name is bekogenning. I have to present who I am, who I am to them. The order of operations is who I am. My business, state my business. I have to state my business. Dear Yogscast, send me maple syrups, mail. What the frick? To Purple Cat Girl. Maple syrups? Why would they have any business with maple syrups? They're not Canadian. You think guest starred on some AHA stuff? Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. I am Beko. Please let me in the building. uh, how about my name is bekogenning, and I hail from the United States. However, content creator? Content. I am a content creator, of course. Everybody's a content creator in this day and age, though. I hail from the United States and will be in your vicinity within the month of August and would and after many years of being dedicated, not necessarily dedicated uh 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 I don't want to like dedicated. Dear Yogscast, I like you a lot. XOXGO from Pretty Purple Cat. Saying you're a VTuber doing IRL streams may sound less concerning. You think so? Within the month of August. Uh, and uh, wait. In the month of August to attend an event called the Expo. Which is which is the VTuber convention. Yes. VTuber convention for Europe, for the UK. I don't know. Which is the VTuber convention. I don't know. Even just that you're a VTuber should be fine. And yeah, mention that you do IRL streaming out and about, exploring fairs, conventions, and whatnot. Not too much yapping. Get to the point. You think I'm putting too much fluff in here? For I am a VTuber, who also, uh, who also, uh, who also, provides IRL stream, IRL content creation, IRL streams, IRL live streams. Okay, this is what I have so far. Greetings, Yogscast. My name is bekogenning, and I hail from the United States, and will be in your vicinity within the month of August to attend an event called VExpo, which is the VTuber convention. For I am a VTuber who also provides IRL live streams. This sounds awful already. Within your vicinity, within the month, I will be in your vicinity within the month of August to attend an event called VExpo, which is the VTuber convention. For I am a VTuber who also provides IRL live streams. This sounds so terrible. It's important to make them feel like they're doing you a favor with asking for one. What do you mean? It's important to make them feel like they are doing you a favor with asking for one. What they are doing me a favor? Wouldn't isn't it I'm supposed to make it sound like it's beneficial for them, even if they really aren't? It's supposed to be I have to make it sound beneficial to them. Beko, our IRL content creation stream provider. Dear Yogscast, send feet pics. Oh my god. I am a VTuber. Give me them digits so we can collab. I think you're dope. I'll make it better with my watermelon crushing. All hail the burger country. You are so wrong in so many ways, shapes, and forms. I don't even know where to begin to detangle that draft of an email. Provides IRL live streams. I feel produces IRL live streams would fit better. Okay, hold on. Which produces. Also produces IRL live streams. Can you do it for me? No. You want to write this email for me? Well, we're doing it right now. We're doing it right now. What are you trying to accomplish anyhow? I would love to be able to go into the Yogcast building. I think it would be an honor and a dream if they would grace me the allowance to IRL stream tour their lovely Yog pad, I believe. I would be honored, blessed, and graciously appreciate being able to hang out with them. If they so choose to do so. If I happen to be within the vicinity of hanging out with them. That's, right? Long story short, I would like to be able to say hello. Maybe you should just ask if they allow tours and if you can record it. Let's take a look here. Let's do a quick search. I don't think they do. I think it's a closed office. Yogcast office tours. Can you visit Yog Towers? Do 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 do. Literally be walking by their office building, wondering if I can do anything more than just stand outside and stalk like a creep, take a selfie in front of the building. Can't find any info about that anywhere, so I'm hoping you guys will help. I'm sure it was mentioned somewhere. Also, they're probably closed during the weekend, so I doubt I can get in even if they do accept guests. I doubt they'll just let you in to wander around, mainly because if they did that, a few people they would be swarmed with fans wanting to get in, and it's kind of important to remember that these are people, place of work, end of the day. Yeah. So there's like, you know, I don't think they don't open it to the public. I've lived in Bristol for 3 years. Still visit occasionally. The temptation to go and creep around Queen, but fans recommend just leaving them so that they could do their thing. Not a spokesperson, blah 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 blah. Huge no. It's a place of work. It's a place of work. The answer is no. Because they are a company, I don't see why they wouldn't have the right per se to email the generic contact blah blah blah. Fans that go into Yog Towers are only ever in there because they are invited, and even then it's because they are either a long-standing mod on Twitch. I'm not a long-standing mod on Twitch. They are reasonably sized content creator. I'm not a moderately sized content creator. Or they are contributing to the stream. I like that they have examples. Dr. Simon Clark. And E.G. Dealer Ben or Cocktails Guys. I'm not a moderately sized content creator. Tell them you did that Mr. Beast event once. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's enough. I'm pretty short. I am pretty short. I mean vertically challenged. I mean portable. Any choices made? We're definitely I'm thinking I'm feeling the Bristol vibes if I can if Yogs if I could get a pass into the Yogs cast, I'd love to be in the Bristol area. If I can get a pass to the Yogs cast, I'd love to go to the Bristol area. If not, I have no idea. Let's see here. You feel like you're overthinking it? I'd just start by introducing yourself. I'm an online content creator, more specifically a VTuber, who engages in a variety of content, including IRL live streams of cons and various events. This upcoming insert month, I plan to be in area and was blah blah blah. Wow, that's actually really nicely constructed. No way! That's actually really good, movie cowboy. That's like smooth. It's like flows. It flows and it's smooth. Threaten them with violence and explosions. Let's see here. Vertically challenged, vertically challenged. You have been told you have a recurring issue of writing emails in general. Like, what do you mean issues? You have issues? Commission stuff far too formally. You were built for corpo speak. Yeah, I do this a lot though. I'm trying to find a. I do this a lot. I do this a lot, but I tend to be too wordy is my issue. Baller text moment. I tend to be too wordy. I have like two different versions in here. Same, to be honest. 10 paragraph monologue to calm for an emote. Pretty much. I try to be as detailed as possible. We have some good feels here. We have some good feels. Do I say small content creator? Do I be honest with them? Do I let them know that I've watched them for a long time? Does that matter, or does that just send the red alarms of simpery? Do I let them know? Do I let them know like, hey, I've watched you for a while? Right? Because and the reason why I say that is because I've heard them talk so many clips where they're like, "Oh yeah, we always meet fans that say we used to watch you." Like it's always like never we still watch you. It's always oh, I remember you guys. I used to watch you. So I don't know if it makes any difference to say like, "Oh yeah, I've watched you for a really long time." Tell them you've watched them and that you're a girl. Dearest Commissioner, I hope this Discord direct message finds you well. My crops, they require tending in this harsh winter. I need you to draw massive Han what? Massive honkin' corn. If they can't handle the simpery, then they don't deserve your presence. They're so big now. The thing is, like, I can't call myself like a massive Yogscast fan. I don't feel like I deserve the title of calling myself like a huge Yogcast fan because they've grown so big and they have so many different like content creators under their belt. I don't watch every content creator, right? I don't watch like they have like separate channels for each of them. I don't watch each of them. Um and like so I don't know I don't know a lot of like the inner Yogcast lore. There's like so much now. There's so much and there's so many new people. So I don't know if I can consider myself like a huge fan if I'm not like heavily invested in like every nook and cranny and every like what do you call it? Easter egg or whatever. Scratch that, massive Hans. Holy snap, lady, you're a genius. Yeah. You don't need to. Don't they have like a whole game studio now or something? Yeah, they technically do. They actually have a game studio now. Just say work takes up a lot of your time, so you can't stay on top of all the content. The biggest thing that I like and appreciate is that they do the Jingle Jam every year, right? I love their Jingle Jam. I love their Jingle Jam every year. Um and just like how it's just nonstop cheer. It's great. That's like my favorite thing right now. But right now a lot of their videos have just been like GTA and what is it? Do they still do Gary's Mod? A lot of it's just like GTA, maybe Gary's Mod? I don't know. I don't know. You feel like you don't need to comment on how much comment form. Wait, hello? I feel like you don't need to comment on how much content form from them you ingest. Clearly you have an interest in them, mild or otherwise. That's all that matters. I guess it's true. I will say I'm sad that I didn't get the Ben Shark plush. I like that guy. Wait, do they still have that for sale? They have a Ben Shark plush. Ben... Oh wait, Yogcast. Yogcast Ben Shark plush. I don't think they're available. Guys, they're not available. I missed out on Ben Shark plush. That shark plush was super adorable. It's basically a tiny little shark plush, and you have a detachable plush spear that you can stab right through it. Beko funny. Their address is on Wikipedia, free to the world. That's great and all, but I'd rather just keep it to your own devices. There's a lot of when you think about it, there's a lot of like addresses that are available online, but that's left up to your own devices, and I don't want to publicly showcase them as like, oh, here's another. Like, I don't want to publicly showcase addresses. So if you think I'm funny, get over it. I don't want to showcase addresses. If you find it on your own, you find it on your own. I'm gonna play the cowboy game now. Let's see. Oh, where did all my games go? Hello? My Steam is being weird. Yeah, it's cowboy time. Yeah, just because you can find it online doesn't mean it has to be shared. I mean, that was the whole issue with the, what is it? What was it? Sniper Wolf thing? Where she's like, oh, you can just Google it or whatever. But, like, it's still an issue. It's still an issue. Yeah, people have to put up their address or whatever for business sake, but it doesn't mean that it needs to be publicly shared. Let's see, Red Dead. There's a difference between finding something versus something being put deliberately in a spotlight where people can see it more easily. Yeah. I just want to be respectful. I know I'm looking at this information, but I'm not trying to like out it. I want to be respectful at the same time. It's loading up. Let me go turn on my lights. Back to the regular scheduled program. Becca, how tall are you, movie cowboy? Have you contributed your numbers to Lenka? Have you contributed your numbers to Lenka? Greatly worded, Sir Meowdy. He did. How tall is movie cowboy? What are the deets? I believe I have, and I am taller than you. It's not gonna matter if I could still flip you over my shoulder. If I could still toss you over my shoulder somehow, it's not gonna matter. Why do I hear rats? There's a lot of heavy rat usage. 175. And I'm like, what, 162? 163? 162, 163? So that's 12 centimeters over my head. And 12 centimeters is this big. So... who gave you permission to be that tall? Who gave you permission to be that tall? Who gave you the right to be this tall? If you're like 12 centimeters above my head, I have to look. Who gave you permission to be this tall? We were casting you into the wood chipper. Mark me down for a pound. Proud 170. 5'7"? 5'7" is about, my eye line is about collarbone height to you. So I could still take you, I think. If we ever met, I'm picking you up and placing you in the nearest trash can. Who? Me? Are you ticklish, movie cowboy? This is a very important question. Are you ticklish? You're so scared, little man, and what's your little pencil sharpener gonna do? Or are you talking to chicken? Who are you putting in the trash can? Added to the list. What are you, a cop? Who? Me? John. Oh, we need to shave John's face. That's right. Can we save his face? Wait, do we have sheep now? I hear Boz. Does John have sheep now? Do we have sheep? Oh my god, we've got animals! Oh my god, we've got animals! Oh my god, we've got cows. No! No! Look at all the cows we have. Look at all the cows we have. Look at all the haunces we have. Look. This one is Uncle's because it looks sickly. The spotted one is probably Charles, right? And then we have these guys here. We have haunces. You'll grab your ankles and pull. Chicken, are you ticklish? This is very important. How many community members are ticklish in here? How many community members are ticklish? Wait, we need a ticklish pole here. Not the shortest. Let's go. Oh, frick! Jesus, John. Why you gotta act like that? Oh my god, we do have sheep! Oh my god, we do have sheep! Oh my god, look, we have actual sheep! Hi! Oh my god, they're so cute! Oh my god, he's a rancher, guys! He's a rancher! They're so fluffy. Oh no, go back. They're so fluffy! You will not share your weakness, so you do. So you are ticklish. Can't remember if Uncle's horse is the same from before. It has a very obvious identifier. It's like spotted and looks sickly. That sheep just broke there. That sheep just broke. Do you see that broken sheep? Average reaction to sheep? Dude, look at this sheep. It has a mustache? His house has a mustache? You think you're ticklish? And if you dare try it, you will grab my ankles. No, don't do that. Is this sheep okay? Are you broken, little buddy? You okay? You okay, buddy? He can clearly still look at me. Like he's turning his head. He's turning his head slightly. He's just kind of broken, though. You okay, buddy? You okay? He just really likes posing. Let's take another look at the horses. You said Uncle's has a mustache? I think it does. Yeah, the hair coming out of its nose. This one, right? Yeah, yeah. It's disgusting. What kind of horse has this? He forgot how to sheep. Oh, he's fine now. So wait, do we have pigs on the other side? Do we have chickens now? Wait, do we have chickens? Are there chickens? Guys, we have chickens! Yo! Chickens! This one with the long feathers. We're gonna name him Jarvis. I can't look at them. Does Red Dead have a first person view? Can we look at the chickens up close? Those freaking chickens! It looks unpleasant to be around. The horse with the mustache, it looks very unpleasant. Get them by the neck. Can I actually pick them up? We have one rooster and then the rest are chickens. Jarvis. Can I pick him up? Can I? Oh! No, we're fine. Can I get them by the neck? Look, we upgraded. So we went from this tiny guy to like that big guy. And we built it. We built it by ourselves. And the best thing, I think, we can milk a cow. We can milk a cow whenever we want. Whenever we knuckin' please. Do I have any UK guys? Do I have any UK fellas over there that happen to own a farm and would allow me to milk their cows? Anybody overseas allow me to milk their cows? Anybody allow me to milk their cows? You think V is the camera button? You might be able to find one actually. Really? I might be able to find one actually? Oh, I can bring... Hold on. You can now bring the milk jugs to the wagon. Where? Where? Where are the milk jugs? Out here? We have milk jugs? We have milk jugs! Oh my god! Oh my god! Guys, we're making honest money! Where's the load? Load the jug into the wagon. This wagon? The famed subcategory of Beko's viewers, British farmers. Do I have any British farmers in chat? Do I have any British farmers that will allow me to milk their... Who needs a cow who has a cow that needs to be milking? Live on stream. It'll be great. It'll be great. Who has a farm? I'll do farm chores. You'll get a free farm hand for a day, as long as I get to stream it all. I'll do your farm chores for a day. Load it up. Is that it? I'm a good boy. Who up farming they? Who up here be farming? Okay, who do we got? Oh my god, there's so many chores we can do. Camp chore, camp chore. It doesn't even tell me. They're just all camp chores. I can talk to Jack. We can talk to Abigail. Let's talk to Jack because Abigail seems like more... Jack is more just bonding, right? We're just bonding with Jack. Jack, where you at? Jack, my boy, how are you doing?
How you getting on, son?
Fine, sir.
What are you doing? reading, and playing with the dog.
You wanna go fishing or something?
Not particularly. I don't really like fishing.
Do like eating, though, right? Because we gotta find some food.
You like food, right?
Let's head this way to the stream.
You can't just read all day. That's not gonna feed you
Okay,
food.
Sir,
Why you gotta be like that?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Do you wish I was more like you?
Like me?
No.
No. But let's keep going.
Can Rufus come fishing?
Dogs scare the fish. But if you'd like him to, I guess.
So, you don't care if we don't catch fish?
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
not very good at this.
At fishing or walking?
At talking
Bonding.
with you.
Dog.
But fishing will be fun.
Sure.
Unless you want nothing but beans again.
No. I'd like to fish.
Yay, bonding.
It'll be pretty fun, I promise.
Okay.
It's fine being out with you, even though I can't say the right thing.
And you, Pop.
They're like rarely together because the freaking wife keeps taking
Let's
him
do more of
away.
this.
Call him dad, you weird freaking child.
I mean, yes.
He's
I'd
so
like that.
prim and proper.
Pretty countryside, ain't it?
I guess.
Grass and the light.
You know,
There's a lot of ugly in this world, but sure as hell is a lot of beauty.
Yes.
You'll see it
What are you
better
looking
when you
at?
get older. It's tough at your age. Just land and life.
forgot to shave.
To me, it's life. I can't explain it.
Okay.
It's so
What are you
funny.
gonna be when you're older.
I want to travel. See the world.
Well, you gotta learn to
That's a good
fish if you
idea.
want to do that.
Then, become a lawyer and help people.
Oh.
That's not a lawyer. That's a
Are you laughing at me?
no. Never. Whatever you do it better than me and your mom. We had it. However we had it. We didn't make the most of it until now.
Okay.
Okay.
Isn't like the Skinners around this area or something crazy? Like where is that massive grave site? It's so close to us. We're like nearly
Long
neighbors.
way.
Jack, remember when you were picked up by the Pinkertons? Jack, remember when you were taken in by that Indian mafia guy? Jack, remember?
This
Remember?
close?
Yeah, right here. It's right here. You can see it. You can literally see it, Jack. It's like right there. What's up? What's up?
I guess I didn't expect it to be so far.
We're literally just walking. It's not that far. Maybe I took the long way around. Did I take the long way around by accident? It's like right here. The pond's right here. In Arthur's part of
This is a
story,
real
John
good fishing
disappears.
spot.
Folk always say that. Then hours later, they caught nothing.
Ain't you just the leading authority on everything?
Well, ain't it so?
Well, maybe. In this case, it's true. I hear there's some real big fish in here. Big old steelheads. Hard to catch, but real good eating.
Hard to catch. Get your excuses in early.
That dog of yours know he's owned by a complaining know-it-all? Come on, son.
I'm sorry.
No, you ain't. It's all right. Come on, let's fish.
John disappears. Why did John disappear? Was he just escaping from family life and fatherhood? That's why he just disappeared? Arthur goes fishing with him, gets kidnapped. John gets arrested. John presumed dead. And then in John's part, one time they are together, they get shot at. Abigail takes him away from John. John is socially awkward to the extreme. I mean, also, Jack got kidnapped. Let's not forget that. So, like, they've not really had a lot of FaceTime. And Jack, I remember Jack just kind of wandering aimlessly around the campsite. Farther up the road, this kid has like maybe 5 minutes with his dad. Oh, that's fair. You think it was actually the opposite? If you remember, John initially left off with the gang because Jack had been born. What do you mean left off? Like he left? After that, you think money ran too tight and John joined back up with Dutch and the gang. Yeah, but he left the gang. So, like, was he abandoning his family? Because Abigail and Jack was still with the gang. Left to do his own thing with Abigail. No, Abigail was with the gang. Abigail was with the gang. That she was the one asking us. She was the one pestering us to go find John. Right? I think. Right? She was pestering us to go find. Okay, let's see if I remember fishing again.
Uncle Hosea, he was the fisherman, wasn't he?
That's right.
I remember Uncle Arthur taking me, though.
Right.
Arthur taught you how to fish now, did he?
Huh. Yeah,
Release.
I suppose he did.
That's nice.
That's nice. Arthur was nice. Fish attract to bait, will often nibble.
I got a bite.
Lure.
All right. Now, stay calm and start reeling them in.
Hold the left trigger.
Not too
Slowly
fast.
rotate to
You
attract
want
the
to set the hook in
fish.
tight.
He's strong.
Good. Now, reel him in. Stay calm.
Oh god.
Give him a
I
tug.
forgot how to fish.
Now reel.
Did I lose my fish? I think I lost my fish.
Got him.
What do you think? How do you feel?
I still have the fish.
I feel...
Why are you tuckered out so fast, Jack?
Thanks, Dad.
I told you this was a good fishing spot.
You did.
Oh god.
Hey, my trip with Arthur, I remember now. I picked some flowers, and a couple of men showed up.
Uh-huh.
Dressed like they was from the city.
No one like that's gonna show up here. Thank the Lord.
I want to pick flowers.
I don't know.
I finally caught a
Relax.
fish.
He's a dog.
What'd I get?
Where is he, though?
Smallmouth bass. We're keeping
I
it.
don't know.
Where'd he go? We caught one fish. Where'd
Mr. Salungguhit Chicken Salungguhit Nugget Salungguhit has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
You meant before the events of the game? Thank you for the hydration! Chicken! Nom, nom.
Let me come help you look.
We only caught 2 fish between the 2 of us. We're going to starve, guys. How do I put this away? I guess I'm just going. What? 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 I'm coming. I'm running. What happened? What happened?
Rufus! Rufus!
What happened?
It's a snake!
I see.
He bit him!
Calm down, boy. And Jack, you calm down too. Come here.
What are we gonna do?
Suck the venom. Mouth to dog. Hum.
Are you sucking?
Blah, 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 blah. Sweet.
Spit it out!
But sweet. Blah, 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 blah. But sweet.
No! Well, suck it, Dad!
But just stop telling me to suck it, son.
Don't swallow! He's gonna die! He's gonna die!
He'll be okay. We just gotta get him somewhere warm and calm.
He's gonna die!
Go get the fishing rods and the fish. I'm taking the dog home.
Glada. No fish.
Abigail!
You can now feed the chickens. Guys, I can now feed the
Dog got
chickens.
bitten by a snake. Let's look after him and the boy.
Are you winning,
Grab his
son?
gun.
Are you sucking, dad?
You okay?
Jack, the dog is gonna be just fine.
We never should have gone fishing.
Sometimes you just don't know how things are gonna turn out. But the dog,
The dog's gonna be fine.
My goodness, he's so attached to this dog. Oh, the dog is really traumatized. Listen, I would contribute this as a life lesson. Now he knows if anybody gets bitten by a snake, he knows that how to suck it and to spit it out instead of panicking like he did. Was Rachel always this big? Rachel's huge. Yes, Scribs? What's up? It's a valuable life lesson. Jack now knows that he needs to suck and spit when a snake bites you. You know? Without that experience, he would have just been in panic mode, right? If that were to ever happen. Is the cow milkable? The cow's not milkable, but the chickens could be fed. He needed that life lesson. Look, see, Rufus is fine. Look, he's right there. He's all functional. Can we play with him? Rufus. Hi. Hi, buddy. Praise.
whatever your name was.
Rufus. Rufus, let's study you. Right bumper. Pat him. Bond with Rufus. You sucked on his leg. Pat him.
Rufus boy.
Yeah. Could be phased better, but yes. Yeah. Show info? Show info. What is he? Rufus is a good boy. What is this? What are you guys talking about? What are they doing? Uncle, are you still burnt and crispy?
Wake up.
What the hell is it?
Sorry.
Oh, let me sleep, John.
All he does is sleep, but you know, he's been through things right now. He still has bandages on his wrists. So he still must be recovering. I don't know how much time has passed, but yeah, he's still got bandages on him. Where did Charles go? We just lost Charles. Wow, Charles is a fast walker. Hold on, we need to feed the chickens. Hi! The cows are outside! Who allowed these cows to be outside? Do we have free roaming cows? Oh my god, we can feed the chickens. Oh my god, we can feed the chickens. Gimme. Feed the chickens. Okay. We can feed the chickens. How do we feed the chickens? Can we hike the fence while holding this? No. We have to walk in like a normal person. Wherever the front gate is. There we go. Let me close the fence so that they don't escape. Oh god. No, that's the wrong way. We're gonna feed them. Feeding the chickens! Come here, guys! Feeding! Usually they'd go crazy and like surround you if you're throwing feed at them. You can now bring the egg crates to the wagon. Where's the egg crates? Look at our free roaming cows. Hey look, Jack's there. I didn't realize Jack was there. Pick up. Did Jack let the cows loose? Also, our wagon looks different this time. Or maybe the shades are just up. I wouldn't mind, like, working on a farm for a day. I wouldn't mind. I think it'd be fun, if anything. I think it'd be a pretty interesting experience. Life lesson, if you will. I asked Avi about it, because Avi has, like, a farm somewhere. And she's so surprised as to how genuinely interested I am in farm life. She's like, you really want to do that stuff? I'm like, I do. She has no interest because she's been, I guess, around it when she like visits family. She has no interest. She doesn't see the intrigue in it. I'm like, I want to do that. Meanwhile, I'm over here. I'm like, ah, do that. The smell would drive you insane. You think so? Oh my god, wait. Sell goods? How much money do I get from selling goods? Does it just happen automatically? How much money do I get? Eggs? Eggs? And milk? How much money does honest folk earn? $8? Oh no, we've earned $8. Oh man. Hey Sadie, when's that next bounty, by the way? We need to pay off the farm. What is this? Is this a temporary horse? We have a temporary horse. What is this? Trapper? Anybody with a bounty? Look guys! Look guys, we have a bounty right here in Strawberry. We could do a bounty. The bank needs money, right? We need to pay off Tom Nook. Each time you were forced to go to a farm experience with family, the smell was always the worst part. How bad did it smell? Was it really that bad? I kind of want to do this bounty. I need to earn money for the farm, right? How does the bank take money automatically? Oh my god. Look, I have 2 horses coming for me. We have Temporary Horse and Rachel over here. I don't know where I got Temporary Horse from either. Is Jack still back here, by the way? I don't see Jack anywhere. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go do a bounty. Because I need to keep having money. And I promise I will not crash my horse this stream. That was the guarantee I was promising myself, right? You hated the smell of the farm. You used to live near a friend who had a farm. Did you ever get to do farm stuff? It's the only thing you remember because of how bad it was? I feel like it can't be too terrible, right? Like, I've been to a couple of farm experiences and things like that. I don't know. But then again, I don't know. The only thing, like, the closest thing I can think of as, like, bad smell experience is that, like, I know a lot of people complain about, like, the Asian market in the fish area. Like, the fish area would always be, like, a strong smell for people. So I know people complain about that, like, the fish market. I don't know if that's something that you also feel, but you've not. Have you been to a fish market, chicken?
There you go.
That fishy smell. Hello? Lawman. I mean, if you. Oh, come on! The lawman didn't see anything. Is that guy literally dead? Did I really kill a man with that? Why are they after me? Oh god. What do you mean, bounty? Oh, dude, there's a bunch of lawmen literally coming for me. They are literally coming for me. I just wanted to go to town to do a bounty myself. Guys, please. It always happens. It does not always happen. Can I cross? Rachel, can you cross the water? You wanna cross? There you go. It doesn't always happen. Man, they unleash. I literally just had an accident, okay? It wasn't hostile. I wasn't trying to rob the guy. I genuinely had an honest to goodness, innocent little horse accident. And they send the law authorities on me super fast. That freaking $8 that I earned from doing farm life, guess what? $5 is gone. Was there a post office in here? I should probably check before I enter it. Newspaper seller, general store, hotel. What is... There is none. Stagecoach information? There's... I can't even... Guys, I can't even get the bounty because I'm wanted in this area. This particular... Oh my god, there's a lawman, like, right there. I have to go all the way here to pay off my bounty. I think you were saying you weren't gonna crash. I wasn't! What was I even doing? Was I reading a chat message again? A chat always gets me. Your Honor, my client was chatting and horsing. Please send her to further prison. It's not my fault. The road was too narrow. I was answering chat. I was trying to be a good streamer, and then he just came out of nowhere.
All right there.
Try not to crash again? I won't crash again. That'll be the one. That'll be it. That's all you guys get. Frickin'... That's it. That's all.
Nice fit.
None other.
Yes, Missy.
I swear, I don't crash every stream.
Who's a good horse?
You have no proof that I crash every stream.
Well done, lady.
In order to do that, you'd have to like watch every VOD and be able to see. Oh my god, train, please? Please? Please, train? Why are you parked here so bad? This is such a bad... How am I supposed to cross? Knocking train. Frickin'. Oh, now it moves out of the way. It's not my fault. I was reading chat and not looking where I was going. He should have been looking where he was going. Exit out. Do you have your other RDU2 VODs stored somewhere? They're all on YouTube, yeah. They're all on YouTube. They're all available on YouTube. And I have to upload like this month's and last month's RDU2 Red Dead VODs. But they should all be backed up. They will all be backed up. Pay the bounties. You guys keep threatening me that you'll be... What the frick? Why do I owe $20 in Lemoyne? What did I do in frickin' Lemoyne? What the frick did I do?
Try abiding the law. It ain't so bad.
Anyway, you guys were threatening me that you would make a horse crash montage video. That sounds like too much work.
Let's go, girl.
You nearly freaking crash again if the game didn't force you away from the train. And there's no way I could crash into the train going that slow, right? Do you need me to go highlight them? No, Scribs, you don't need to support the Hans crash montage. You do have a lot of crash clips. You don't need to support this. You don't need to support the idea of a Hans crash montage. It's fine. That takes up way too much of your time. There's so many better things you could be doing with your time. You mean like your RD2 VODs, if they're not uploaded yet. Maybe? They'll be uploaded. I'm not too worried. What was my last VOD upload? I don't remember. Around 30? 30 something? Need to shorten every crash clip to 1 second so it only shows the crash and edit them all together. It's just gonna be like a garbage of like... just non-stop crashing sounds. That's too many hours of footage to go through. Okay, that's a man. We don't crash into him. We're being very good. We're not crashing into another haunt. There should be a speed limit. There should be a horse speed limit, if anything. You can only go X amount of trots. Let's get our bounty. We're down like $25. We need to get money in.
You ain't a tourist, so I'm guessing you're a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Posters usually go up on that wall there.
Okay. Well, inspect. Crash! Ah, crash! What do you mean? I didn't even crash. Oh, dick, crash, cat noises, etc. Yeah. Wanted, dead or alive. A $60 reward. Look for him. Province strawberry. Blah 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 blah. Last seen gnarly rock. Gnarly rock. Okay. Where is that? Those damn sheriffs using those damned old-timey radar guns to track my trots per hour. How dare they? They can't tell. They're so old-fashioned. Little do they know, my horse knows how to leap very, very far, so it has less trots per hour, but is going faster.
He's one of them boys down from Laramie. They say they businessmen chasing up land deals, but I know hired guns when I see him.
Laramie? I'm acquainted with some of those fellas.
Yeah, Mayor's got a strange tolerance, but this one's gone too far. He's up north of here, the other side of the mountain.
Okay. That's kind of far. You forget the trots per mile. That's how they get you. Uh-oh.
Happy hunting.
You just need to trot less. Less trots.
Okay, Missy.
You can train your horse to trot less with greater speed. What if they leap the entire way? What if your horse just leaps the entire way?
Ain't you special?
Less trots? How did we not think of that? You have to think about it, right? You have to train your horse to less trot, faster speed. Make your horse do horse stretches so that their limbs stretch out further. Combine the trots per mile and the trots per hour, and they can get you. No! Nick, you're late. Hi, Nick. You sure are late. Get to horse leaping.
Stay back. This here's official business.
He's a bounty hunter. Hey, I have a question. So those guys that are bounty hunters, if I take the guy on the back of their horse and bring them to the sheriff, can I get money from that? Can you steal the guy off of the bounty hunter's back and just turn them in, even though you don't have the bounty hunter poster? Can you turn them in? You don't think so? Never mind. Not worth the trouble. You swear alerts just don't work? It's okay. I think my restream was kind of broken, but it's okay. I'm like working on my schedule. I say that. I've been saying that for like the past 2 weeks, right? I'm working on my schedule. I'm working on my schedule. I have it open. I've been slotting in information, like actually slotting in information. So I'll have my schedule up for you guys, so you guys can see the month-long progress or whatever. It'd be cool if you did. Yeah, I know it would be cool if you could just steal bounties from other people. They stole from Sadie. Why can't we just steal from other bounty hunters that pass by, as opposed to just letting them free? You know what I mean? How am I doing? I'm doing cool. I'm doing good. Let's see. Wait, what guns do I have? They all sound very sick. Can I? Your schedule is just buffering though. The schedule is its own.
cemetery or some such.
This guy is okay to kill, I think.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
There you go. We put him out of his misery. I think that guy that's like sitting at that desk there might be the bounty. I think he might be the bounty. And then I don't know if there's... Oh, so there is one guy sleeping. Oh god, there's a guy there. Oh my god. Can we loot quietly? Okay, here's a question. Can we shank this guy quietly? None of them have icons right now. So, like... I can't kill them. That one drunkard was killable. There's a guy sleeping there. There's... Oh god, horses here. None of them have icons. None of them are showing up on the map. Shanking can be quiet, but what if I don't want to shank him? Miracle they didn't hear the body drop? Yeah. Oh, hello? What? Take cocaine? What? What is this?
Rowdy-kun has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
Rowdy! How are you? Hello? No throwing knives? I'm pretty sure I have throwing knives. Is there a sneak kiss mechanic? Is there a way I can just grab him without killing him? Like, what if I don't want to kill him? Question. Will questioning him wake the other guys up, do you think? What do you guys think? Every day's going good? Yeah, it's going good. Let's question him. Quietly. I'm worried that it's gonna wake the other guys up.
Hey, you Kavanaugh? Hey, who's there?
Stealth kill. Shh. 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 Ah! It didn't go! It didn't take! It didn't take! Ah! Oh! Please stop! Get the lasso. We want this man alive. He was the one. Oh! I've been clobbered! He was the one in the wagon! Okay. I need to re-pick up my arrow. God, that guy sounds like he is having such an awful time. Let's get my arrows. Okay.
Damn gut rot. Oh. It ain't the drink.
So that means we can kill all these other guys, right? These other guys are okay to kill. Kavanaugh is, I think, he's the one in the wagon. I think. Loot. 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 I think it's this guy, right? Or is it the guy sleeping? Is it the guy sleeping? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. His head's come up. Oh, okay. Draw your weapon. No, the other weapon. Get this guy. In his sleep. It'll be fine. There we go. Quietly as they go. I know they said we can bring him in dead or alive. But of course we want to try to bring him in alive, right? We want to do our best to bring him alive. Oh, maybe it's the one laying down. Because he had a hat. Maybe the real bounties are the friends we made along the way. Maybe. I think it's the laying down guy. Stealth kill. Stealth kill him. Whoa. Loot. Loot. Loot him. 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 Then they never saw it coming. We take our rope. Dun dun. We can hog tie him in his sleep. You ready? Let's go! Sleepy! Right in his sleep. Smooth.
Whoa, shit! What the hell is going on here?
I check your pockets. This should sober you up.
Get
I'll
your
pick
damn
you
hands
up.
off me.
That was clean! We got him in his sleep, guys! That was so clean.
You're making a big mistake.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Just stow him.
Oh, I can't wait to kill you.
Okay. Okay. We got him in his sleep, guys. Made no noise and we hog-tie him. Can you imagine just sleeping and all of a sudden you're being hog-tied, just waking up? Oh my god. Who are you?
Think I am?
Let's also feed Hans some... is that all we can... We need more horse food. Let's get you some
But I
thyme.
ain't done nothing. What kind of coward ambushes a fella in his sleep?
Me!
Making it so easy for me. Wish they was all as dumb as you.
Anything happens to me, you're a dead man. Ain't you heard of the Laramines?
Oh yeah, we've met.
They'll get me out, and when they do, we're real good at finding people.
I really couldn't feel less intimidated by you, Bart.
Ugh, my stomach's turning something rotten. Can you take
Punch him.
it easy?
No,
Punch him.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Is he actually gonna be sick?
spill any of your
Oh god.
guts on
Oh
my
god.
horse.
That's a
I'll
bridge.
spill yours on the ground. I'm just as fine taking you in dead.
Is he actually gonna die? Cause I'm riding too rough?
Real charmer, ain't you? What were you fellas drinking anyway?
Some hillbilly rock good. It was real fun. Till it wasn't. These ain't even my clothes.
Huh?
I think I remember we caught a rat in a boot and we're all pissing in it.
Oh no!
At least you can go to the gallows knowing you've led a full life, Bart.
Oh, God, no. This boot's wet.
Oh, he's wearing the piss
Come
boot.
back to me now. Sock full of piss. We're staying my life.
And you saved the worst for last.
You're real lucky I was indisposed.
Yeah, I can only imagine you at your sharpest.
We're gonna get money.
Come on, don't do this. Let's work something out.
Nah, it's okay. Oh god! Oh god! That doesn't count! That was just John getting off his horse. That does not count. We were just getting off the horse. Hello!
Someone's here to see you, Sheriff.
Bart Kavanaugh, put him down in one of the cells.
You know who I am, Sheriff? You know who's protecting me? I hope you're sweating, because you're going to feel it for this.
It's your boss who got you brought in, you dumb bollock. Now shut up.
What? His boss turned him in?
This is the worst mistake you ever made.
I need the money! I own a house now! Tom Nook would be so proud of me. How do we pay off the bank? Can we pay off the bank?
Money's there. I'm gonna take some comfort in seeing at least one of them Laramie boys meet justice.
Obliged.
Won't be any more bounty posters up on this wall. Makes the visitors nervous, I'm told.
What? Well, how am I supposed to get money, though? Why would it make the visitors nervous? They're going into a sheriff place. Of course they need to know. Of course they have to have bounties there. Are you telling me there's no more bounties for me to earn money? Guys, I need to make an honest living. Wifey demands honest living. Stares at horse fence. They take wild horses, right? How much do you earn from a horse fence? I've never thought about doing a horse fence. I've never done it before. Do they earn more from wild horses? Can you earn more from that? Ad starting. Oh god. Oh god. Buh. 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 Smooth. Accident avoided.
You'll be okay. Good girl.
Good god.
Hang in there, girl.
Oh my god.
Doing okay, girl. There you go. That's a girl. Keep coming on, girl. Good girl.
So close. You just want to see the horse crashes?
Doing well.
You just want to see the horse crashes. Why would you? It's terrible. It's so tempting to want to just be bad and just like get money the fast way. It's so tempting. I need more bounties, you know. John's got like itchy fingers. He needs the action. He needs action in his life. So he needs more bounties.
Hang in there.
You know? He can make a really good bounty hunter.
All right there.
Cause he knows what the people that are running are like. What the heck was that? Are we able to go visit the old farm that John worked at? And like meet his old employer and just hang out and stuff? Is that something we can do? Temporary horse wants to be owned by us. Look! Guys! The cows are sleeping! The cows sleep? Wait, that doesn't look right. The cows don't sleep like that, do they? Cows don't sleep like that, do they? Don't... What do you mean they're dead? The cows don't sleep like this. Are the cows asleep? Are they dead? Did the cows actually die? They look very dead. Hello? Cows? Oh my god! Jesus, the cows were asleep. She forgot to feed them. I put the hay there. Let's get up. Yeah, okay. They get up so fast. That is a really awkward way for cows to sleep. Cows do not sleep like that. Cows sleep like they get down. I don't think cows sleep on their side. That's dead cow pose. Worst reindeer of all time. They're awake, guys! Look, they're awake! They're alive. They're fine. The sheep are fine. The chicken are fine. What chores do we even have? They won't even let me do chores at night. That's not something that they allow me to do. I can't even do night chores. So, you know. They won't even let me do. Is this Jack? Jack, you're running around in your freaking underwear?
You doing okay? Dogs get bit sometimes.
I'll get tougher, sir.
Life can be real nasty, son. Worst things are gonna happen, you know.
He immediately goes in. He just doesn't want to deal with me.
You happy here, Charles?
It's a fine house. And you got a fine family.
We're your family too. I mean that. Okay, well, I'll...
Where are you going? We're bonding, Charles. We're literally saying that you're family, and he's just walking away from me. Everybody's walking away from me. You thought he was freaking buck naked for a second? That would have been the weirdest glitch. No underwear. Uncle, what the heck?
I wish it was you got snake bit, not the dog, Uncle.
That snake's lucky I didn't bite it.
That's
It
so
does happen
mean,
to you.
John.
You can suck your own poison out.
I wish you got bit by a snake. Frickin' Uncle got skin-headed, okay? Like, he
Don't
got
mind
cooked
me.
over an open
Well,
fire.
I'm sure I'm needed somewhere.
It's so mean. You're needed somewhere. You're needed somewhere, but you need to do work, Uncle. You need to do the work that you're needed to do. They need to change the onesies to like any other color. Any other color. Who the frick? Oh, John, Jack? This is Jack's Jack's room? You sleep like this? How come we can't afford furniture for them, guys? How come we can't afford furniture for them? Like a nice bed. I have a nice bed. Oh, we have a bath. I forgot that we have a bath. Where can I shave myself? Guys, I can't shave myself. John is literally like all hair. Hello, Bucket. How are you? This is the kitchen. And then our bedroom is over here. Yeah, see? John gets a bed. Everybody else... Wait, if that front room is Jack's, that means Charles and Uncle are living in the attic. There's one bed here. Surely Uncle lives here with the mess that this is. I think Uncle lives in the attic. Can we shave? Or can we just sleep? Oh my god, I forgot we can fast travel here. Can we shave? We can search the chest. There's no shaving! John, you need to shave! Let's go talk to Abigail. Is this the very last mission? Are we about to end this game? Abigail, are you happy?
I think so.
And I did good?
You did good.
Yeah, John did real good.
So... am I forgiven?
Never.
Is John good dad?
A hard woman.
John good husbando?
Pa!
Ugh.
Come out here!
What's up?
Sadie, you're alive. John, it's...
Sadie Adler.
Well, how'd you know she was...
I saw her. I
You
thought
look well.
She's not gonna be happy that Sadie's having us do bounty jobs.
Come on. Oh, but tell me about you, darling. All armed to the teeth like
Look
that.
at her, she's so leather clad.
I'm a bounty hunter, bodyguard. I protect the gold prospectors up in the hills. I'm thinking of starting my own transportation business. I was thinking maybe if John wanted to earn some money.
My husband, he ain't looking for that kind of work.
we took on a lot of debt when we bought this place.
And you're working for her to pay it off?
Uh-oh.
Yes, sometimes I was.
But I thought we said no more of that.
No.
It's
you said
legal.
that. What else am I
Oh
gonna
no,
do?
don't
I'm a
fight!
goddamn man.
It's legal work, Abigail. And I never got killed. It's hunting down fools for the government. Easy. Even Jack could do it.
Don't you put those stupid ideas in the boy's head. He's gonna do something better than this.
Like what? Writing silly stories?
I'm sorry, Abigail. Really, I am. I just thought if you wanted to earn some money...
How many times do I gotta bury you, John Marston?
Never. You ain't never burying me.
Uh-oh.
It's legal work that I can handle.
There's a...
Look at Uncle
there's
just
something
eating.
else.
What? Uh-oh.
Bounty hunting is one thing, but goddamn, Micah?
I heard he was up country, or some fellow who sounded just like him. Killed a family. borrow a little girl who escaped.
Leave Micah alone.
Listen, I'm sorry, Abigail. I came by because I was riding by chasing a fella, and I thought John wanted to earn some extra money.
It's legal
What
work.
is it?
Abigail, we need the money.
It's legal.
Fella robbed his business. You know, an accountant or something.
It's legal.
Came
That's all
down
she
from
cared.
Rhodes, I believe.
How much does it pay?
It pays good. The soft ones usually do.
And it's still legal.
Okay then,
It's still legal.
I guess. But Micah? No.
All right. John Marston, let's go.
Just you bring him back to me. You hear?
Of course.
It's time. What do you mean it's time? Uncle is just sipping his soup like, dang, the tea is hot today. Literally, we are like the telenovela to Uncle. He's just sitting there eating. Freaking... Oh, I can't save. God damn it. I forgot to save before speaking.
You want to work? Let's do it.
Let's go!
Follow me.
Watch...
Going up into tall trees.
Watch Sadie, like, what is it? Watch Sadie, like, hide the truth.
Nice of you to stop by and see the place. Finally.
Abigail's back with the boy. You must be so pleased.
Watch the bounty be actually Micah.
You were right. It's really something.
I think I'm gonna ask her to marry me.
Oh!
I got a ring. It was Arthur's.
Oh!
I found it in a bundle of things that I've kept.
You're marrying Abigail. Or asking her at least. Oh my. I never took you for a romantic.
No, me neither. But it's something I've thought about. And I think I know. I want it.
Okay. I guess I thought you were married already. Long ago.
No, not really. Not officially.
Well, I'm real happy for you, John. Being married, it made me real happy.
I forgot that Sadie used to be married. With how rough and tumble she is, she was living in a cabin out in the woods, like a very humble life with her husband, right? And now look at her. She's a bounty hunter, like living the rough life. I forget that she used to live like a very humble life up in the cabin in the woods.
This moron accountant, Marshall Thurwell, been trying to live like an outdoorsman. Amping out here.
He's lucky the Skinner brothers ain't found him.
Well, they might have.
Oh god, please don't crash. Please, we promised only one crash today.
Up here. Easy. Must be it. Get down. Let's take a look around. Something's been here. This
Looks like a bear or something came through here.
It's a lot of blood.
Fella left in quite a hurry.
Ooh, is that food? Excuse me, free food? A pear? Yes.
It's from the south.
And what
Whoever
was
he
this?
is.
Then maybe he's our man.
Take the candy.
Can't become some bear's lunch.
Yeah, looks like they went
We got candy. What is this?
Him or the bear?
Both of them.
Take the apple. Take everything. Take the apple. Yeah, and take the rum too.
Come on. They ain't here.
There was something else here that I could take. This thing, whatever this thing is, right? Why can't I take it? Take it. Take it. Take it. Won't let me take it.
Let's find them.
Okay, fine. She was actually always like that, even when she was married. But, like, I mean, they were still more humble, like, living in the woods. She wasn't, like, hunting down people with her husband, you know what I mean? She wasn't going on a murderous rampage. She just knew how to survive.
I lost the trail. Can you see which way he might have gone?
Where? Over here?
Okay, I think I got him. Follow me.
Do I... Somewhere here? Focus on track. Somewhere here. And over here. And somewhere over here.
Keeps going through here.
And the light is so blinding. The light is very blinding.
Cabin up here.
Where is this? Is there a dead guy here? That's a dead guy.
My God.
Who is he?
Crap. Ugh, well, it ain't pretty.
Oh boy, that our fella?
Maybe.
Ah!
Looks
Ah!
like a local farmer to me.
Ah!
Is he gone?
You Marshal Thorwell?
That I am, ma'am.
I'm here to arrest you on behalf of the state of Lemoyne. You're wanted for theft, fraud, and avoiding arrest.
Is the monster still out there?
No, I think he's gone.
Come out!
Come on.
Don't shoot.
Keep walking.
What? Never seen the interior of a man before? No.
I'm coming.
Won't be today, I reckon. She got sidetracked. Wait. Oh, it's the bear! Oh, frick! We never killed the bear! We never killed the bear as Arthur, did we? Oh, Jake! How is he still alive? Ah! Oh! Oh! Ah! Bear got me! Ah! Hey! Wait! I'm done! Ah! Stab him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
I think he's gone.
Fucking monster.
Thorwell!
Get out here! Before I come in there and kill you myself!
I'm coming.
Pathetic. Waiting to see if that animal ate us?
No, ma'am. That weren't it.
Yes, it were. Come here. Come here.
Would that bear have been there if I hunted him as Arthur? Did I get the bear? I don't remember. Did I hunt that bear? Is that the same bear? That's not the same bear, right?
Man.
That's not the same
Well,
bear.
It's like Abigail says. That's one word for you.
I can't believe we didn't kill that bastard.
Gave him something to remember us by, at least.
Is that the same bear? It's the same bear? It really is? So what if I had killed that bear?
Always find a way to almost get killed, don't we?
Mm-hmm. That's
Wait.
kind of the problem. Maybe it wasn't right of me to bring you along on those really heavy things. A family man and all. Seeing all this, I don't know if I can do it again.
Sadie, I need the man. I need the money.
I get to make those calls. I needed the money.
You are your own man, sure. But I'm my own woman. And I get to say who I ride with.
Sadie.
I don't know if your ranch and your kid and your wife are things I want to be worrying about when I hear a gunshot.
Yeah, fair enough. Those are fine new clothes, by the way.
Yeah. I spend my cash on fancy clothes and horses and shiny new guns.
Uh-oh.
Who's this up here?
Is that... Are you Sadie Adler, ma'am? The bounty hunter?
Get off the road!
Look, I got great respect for you professionally.
Yeah.
But if that's Marshal Thurwell there, me and my partner would like to split the reward.
For doing what? Get off the road!
We was thinking you might need protection.
I look like I need protection?
Me and my partner, we're dead set on splitting that reward.
We're dead set on it.
Well, we said we was going to have to take all of it.
You and your partner are just children. Don't get yourselves hurt now, son.
I told you she wouldn't listen. Get her!
Idiot.
Oh god, why did it hotkey on Sadie? Let's go, let's go!
Stay with me from now on.
What do you mean? I was getting that guy.
It was green. If we didn't get him, someone else would have.
I was getting that guy.
This is a cold business, ain't it?
Yep. It does require a certain level of detachment.
You ever think if it's right?
No. I just see orders on the wall, and I try and fill them. And if there's other bastards after the same orders as I am, I get competitive. It's called industry. And if you ain't noticed, everyone is out there doing it.
I guess they are.
Also, hello, doctor! Sorry I didn't say your name earlier. There was a lot of cutscenes going on.
Tell me what you know.
It was very frantic.
Sure you want to hear about him? Ain't all that back at your ranch enough? If I find him, I will handle it.
Your bounties or transport work, that's your decision to bring me along or not. But Micah, that's something well, I gotta do. With or without you, Sadie. You know what I mean?
Okay. I know. Well, I'm hearing things. A lot of things. Still mostly just whispers, but I think you might be pretty close.
When you hear something real, you bring it to me.
Okay, I'll bring it to you. But you think about if this is what you really want.
My God.
Everything you can get, and everything you could lose.
I understand all of that. Of course I do.
Okay, then. Here we are. Let's get him to the jailhouse. Okay, hitch up.
This is famously how Coca-Cola won the soda industry by shooting other drink companies. Really? Get this guy.
Here, put him down. Go on. Get home to your wife. I'll let you know if I hear anything about Micah.
Fun money.
Taking him in?
Him? No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll send your share to the bank when I get paid.
Thank you.
He's just like limp noodle. Just casually limp noodle. Bank! Yay! $55! Woo! Can I please go to the bank and like pay it off? Can I go directly to the bank? Is that not an option I can do? It annoys me knowing I have some mythological random sum of money that I owe someplace. And I just want to pay it off. Is there something I can do? Like, where's the bank? This is Blackwater. Yeah, so the bank's somewhere here. Sadie said she'll send it there anyway. I know that. I know she said she'll send it there. But, like, can I make payments to this? Like, do I know how much I owe? Do I know how much I owe? That's what I'd like to know. And can I pay off my own? Like, what if it's only $200? I can pay that off right now. I don't know how much I owe. I don't know how much John owes. It just, like, randomly decides to get paid. I don't know if it's, like, time sensitive, if it just happens every day, like once a day, or every other day. Or if it even matters. Like, does it even exist? Where's the bank? Lantern. Hello, my name is Bank. You owe $1 million. Please give now. No. I think it's over here, right? Like, can we just... Is it somewhere here? Agency? Is it this one? I remember red bricks. This is a lot of horses. No, I don't want anything. This is just a very busy street and I'm very scared to exist anywhere. I need to park my horse somewhere. Life is too dangerous. I'll leave him right here. Okay, let's see. Is it here? Insurance? Is it this one? Imperial Theater? Law office. Employment agency. Restaurant?
alegro por ti.
Hello?
Excuse me.
Sorry. I can rob, defuse, sorry.
Good morning.
Sorry. This is like employment agency. That's perfect. He can get an honest living. And for some reason I'm really injured. What hurt me just now? Let's give him a stringy meat. Have some jerky.
Well, that ain't my fault now, is it?
That's how Beko usually tries to go through doors.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Pleasant morning.
Merchandise. Tobaccoist. The saloon. Guys, the saloon. No, we can't cut our hair here. Wait, can we cut our hair here? Is there a hair salon here? Oh, there is. Oh, there is a barber. We can go barber ourselves. We can get John cleaned up. Let's see. Wilson's. That's another theater. Fit shoes and boots. Surgery. Can we do anything? News and paper. That's a hotel. Skillet Cafe. Here's the bank. Yeah, this is the bank. Hello? Can we pay off? He's not in here. Can we talk to this guy and pay off?
Hey, that's for employees only.
Sorry.
Morning to you.
Good morning.
So, you got time, partner?
We don't want no trouble in here.
I
No
just
idea.
I just want to pay Tom Nook.
Hello there.
I hate having this imaginary debt. I want to pay off all of my debt so that every scene where John's just like, I have massive debt, it would just be so jarring and it's incorrect because I've already paid off all of his debt. With clean, honest, good work. Honest, clean, good work. Legal. Very legal work at that.
You lose the scissors in your house? Grab a seat, let's get to work. Got an idea of what you want?
We need to get rid of everything. Please. He needs to be clean shaven.
I say you look ready for a portrait now.
And for his hair, I mean, he's got long hair. We don't really approve of any of the pomade. Wow, he's got really... His hair is super flowy, you know? Compared to, like... Oh my god, he has the longest hair. This is the longest hair.
A man's whiskers can make or break his whole deportment, you know.
I imagine him having a 5 out of 7 hair. Like, a 5 or a 6. That's like John's hair. 5 or a 6. 7 is a smidge too long. Give him like a 5. Give him a 5.
Now that isn't half bad, huh?
There you go.
Well, I guess we're all done here. Don't wash it for a day or two.
The hair? Don't wash it for a day or two. Okay. So we're not done, but we're going back to Abigail. Abigail needs to speak with you. Oh, does she want to make a picture? Oh, we just got cut. We got our hair cut and everything. She better not ask us to get our hair cut again. We literally just cut our hair. We look very presentable. We're ready for pictures. Isn't that right, Rachel? You deserve to be in the picture, Rachel.
Why are you taking this out on me?
What's this about?
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Can we get different house styles here? On our own accord? He doesn't exist here. I was hoping we can customize our own house. Like, we could select our own house. But they don't give us that option, unfortunately. They had that whole booklet and everything. They could swap through pages. They had different styles and designs. And they let John pick. They let John pick the house. Maybe Abigail might have wanted a different house. Maybe she could have wanted, like, a nursery. Maybe she wanted more chillins. We will never know. John is very simple. He just wants wifey.
There you go.
You know that campfire means bandits. Bandits are bad guys. We can get bandits legally, right? It's okay to take legally from bandits, right? Theoretically speaking. Theoretically speaking. Back to the open fields we go.
Well, you should be working.
Oh, I've done my work.
Not how I heard it.
You should be grateful.
I'll be grateful when you get off your behind. Do yourself.
I'll tell you what, woman, was a damn sight more peaceful round here before you came back.
You're just lucky I'm a soft touch. I should sling you out by your ear.
Ah, you always was a cold-hearted lizard of a woman.
And you always was someone willing to live off the efforts of others. It's walk or work, old man.
I got lumbago.
You'll have more than that in a minute.
Oh, John, tell her about my health.
Do what the lady says.
I've worked my fingers to the bone building this place, Abigail Roberts.
Marston! Abigail Marston. Miss Marston to you.
Miss Marston to you.
Why you let him stay?
He's actually been pretty useful. In a useless sort of way.
Who's that?
No idea.
Friend or
Hello?
foe?
We'll soon find out. It's the Geddes boys.
From Pronghorn Ranch?
Yeah.
Mr. Milton! Mr. Milton!
Duncan!
Are we getting furniture?
Ma found some old furniture in the attic. Pa thought maybe you folks...
Damn, that must be a huge attic.
They send their regards.
How kind they are. Tell your mom and pa we're very touched.
Where would you like the furniture?
Just over here. Then we can arrange. This is real kind of y'all.
You saved the ranch. Pa said this is the least he could do.
Look at how excited Abigail is.
That's about everything.
Send your pa my best regards. Tell him he's got friends for life in me and my family.
Bye, sir. Ma'am.
I can't believe this. It's so kind.
Sure. But there's still some more things that we need to get.
How about we take a ride into town? It's been ages since we spent any time together.
It has. Let's go get the wagon.
How messed up is this, right? Like, we were given a gift of, like, a bunch of furniture from the Gettys, the people that we worked with, and, like, on the farm for months after Abigail left us because we got a bit too rough and protected our employer's property, right? We worked there for months, you know, build up that nice rapport, protected their property, was a good boy in their eyes, you know, just doing good. And so they repaid us, you know, they were like, you know what, it's the least we could do, you know, they're starting out, let's give them a helping hand. Abigail is so like, wow, they're so kind, we're so blessed, how wonderful. When like, they had such a good rapport because John was roughing it, protected the employer's stuff, which she disapproved of. She's like, you don't need to get all rough and tumbly, but like, you know, he was protecting his employer. And then worked there for months while she abandoned him. How messed up is that? And it's funny because literally just 2 seconds ago, I was just thinking to myself, Abigail, I knew there was something I liked about you while watching her yell at Uncle. while watching her yell at Uncle, I'm just like, Abigail, I knew there was something that I liked about you. And then just now with that scene with the furniture, I go rolling back to how messed up are you, Abigail? I literally just like recanted all within the span of like, what? How long was that scene? 10 seconds? I literally just had the most polar feelings towards Abigail within the span of 10 seconds. Blood bought those chairs. Yeah, freaking those chairs that Abigail is like, wow, how kind are these people? Well, guess what? They were paying the kindness, which was John protecting their farm. Abigail.
Okay, let's go. I feel like we ain't done nothing together like this since
Since forever?
maybe not forever, but a long time.
We ain't had the time, you know? We've both been working hard.
And now we got something to show for it.
We both have been. I don't know what Abigail's been doing this entire time.
Nice, John.
Does she come with money when she visited the farm? When she joined the farm, did she come with money? Where was she working? I guess I start up. I'll get up on the wagon, I guess. You coming? You coming, Abigail? You getting on the... Getting...
May I help you, my
Yeah.
lady?
Oh, John.
Milady? He used milady! He's such a romantic! How many wagons do we have? We're taking a nice, smooth ride.
You said there were some things we still needed.
We can
Yeah.
buy 'em from that catalog. Let's go have some fun.
I know your idea of fun, John Marston.
I ain't had a drink and, well, I left those things behind me. No, I mean, good, wholesome fun. Like, decent folk have.
We decent now?
What decent? What kind of fun do decent folk have?
Not. I still got some errands to run.
That's fun.
What would you like to do?
Maybe get our portrait took for starters?
Portrait?
There's a fella in town takes photographs.
You want to stare at a portrait of yourself all day long?
Of
I hate to
us.
break it to you, but you ain't that much to look at.
Yeah, hey!
I want a picture of us. Me and you. Okay?
Okay, then. Sure.
Hello.
Is there anything else you want?
I don't know. Let's just walk around and see where it takes us.
I do have to be back by dinner time.
Uncle Jack and Charles will manage fine without you. Hell, looking after themselves may even be good for them.
Yeah, we didn't have Abigail here forever.
May be good for them too. With any luck, Jack and Charles will eat Uncle.
Don't get my hopes up.
Look at him ragging on Uncle.
We'll stay.
You know I am.
Okay, then. Portrait it is.
She raised a child in the 1800s. That's a lot of work. She could have just stick him on an iPad. She couldn't stick him on an iPad. He reads a lot of books. She's sticking him on the books, man. He reads a lot of books. So that's like the equivalent. Did I just kill something? He's literally on that like all day. That's the equivalent of the iPad back then. And if anything, she's like forcing him. She's forcing Jack to read to her. We got all cleaned up. We got all gussied up for this portrait. Couldn't even learn to read herself. She's slowly learning, I think. One of the conversations she mentioned she was slowly learning to read. I don't know how Jack learned to read, but she didn't learn to read. Because Jack, when he was little, was with the campsite, right? So whoever taught Jack was within the vicinity of Abigail. She could have learned too. You wish you could read? I wish I could read and not crash a horse. That's what I wish I could do. Hello! Uh-oh. Please turn. Where is this guy turning? Please stop! Please stop! Please stop! Please stop! Ah! I can't go backwards. You need to move, sir. Yes, you need to be the one to go backwards. Please. Go around! Go around! Listen, look at that guy. Literally cutting corners just to crash into me. Causing problems. I didn't get us stuck. He literally cut that corner. I was literally driving. I'm not lollygagging. We were literally in a horse accident just now. What the frick is your problem? Oh, keep it pay attention to the road. 1800s women didn't get much education back in those times. Well, neither did Jack. When you think about it, right? They didn't have money to enroll him into school, so somebody at the camp, somebody at the gang taught Jack how to read. They could have just as easily taught Abigail how to read.
I'll just put us here. Let me help you down.
Why are you being so courteous?
I don't know. There you go.
Beko's the biggest Abigail hater on this planet. You think so? People actually...
Won't take long, but I need to get some materials. You want to come with me or wait here?
And after that, we can go get our photo taken?
Yeah, after that, we can get our photo taken.
Do a lot of people like Abigail? Do a lot of people tend to like Abigail? I don't hate Abigail, but I know that she is like massive like hypocrite. Like she has massive bouts of hypocrisy. Non-stop.
All right.
So like
Get that picture taken. It means that much to you.
It does. Today it does.
You dislike her more?
You're acting kind of funny.
Like I know she's just dealing with things and she wants what's best for everybody, but she has massive hypocrisy.
Am I annoying you?
No. I like this version of you. It just ain't you.
Well, maybe I've changed.
Finally.
Complaint, she is a human.
Probably not.
Come along with you.
I know humans are susceptible to hypocrisy, but literally it's like every other statement she has. Hello.
Hello, madam. Sir.
Hello, sir.
How can I help you?
We'd like to get our photo taken.
Oh, a photo. Yes, that I can help you with. Yes.
So, what do we do?
I'm sorry, what did you want?
Our portrait taken.
Oh, well, we do that. Yes, wonderful. Handsome couple, quite something, but you need a background.
Background?
Yes, we have Niagara Falls, Paris by night. We have Mount Vesuvius and its ruins. We have the open prairie. Take a look. Pick one.
Not even an anime girl?
What do you think?
Yeah,
Let's
no
see the
anime.
others.
Just pull the lever there to release the next one.
Shopen, hello! How are you?
It's dramatic, ain't it?
What is
Let's see
this?
what else they got.
That looks like seconds before an accident.
Or spooky, maybe. Let's
I can't tell what that is. Where's the prairie? I want the prairie.
That's nice.
It's like being back home.
This is nice, yeah. That is all of them.
This is, This is a bar.
That's
Surely
basic.
there's a photograph of you in a bar already.
Mhm.
This was your idea, John. It's up to you.
You've seen all of them. Anything you like?
The prairie! The prairie! The prairie! The prairie! The prairie! Hello, hidden friend. The prairie! Let's go!
As soon as you've decided, we can take it.
This one.
This one.
Wonderful. That will be simply perfect. You know, I wish I had the Congo River, but they require grass skirts. I couldn't afford them. It's just so exotic. You stay there. I'll make a pose that you feel comfortable with.
Well, this is dignified.
Try to enjoy it.
I think I'd rather be cleaning the outhouse.
Be quiet.
Thought you were a cowboy, not a poser.
Why is she? She wants to be like an honest, good, like,
Learn from the best.
like
That is true.
person now, right? And then she's just like complaining about this constantly.
Lovely.
What kind of pose do we want? Look at them shimmy around each other.
So natural, particularly you, sir. Excellent. Very good.
I like watching them shimmy around
Quite
each
a
other.
pose.
You be drunk, you be here. Give me head pats, thank you.
Wonderful.
What do we
Ooh,
think?
I like it.
He's literally about to pose to her, so I feel like we need to do
might be the
something
one.
like this, where it's like super duper lovey-dovey. Like he's literally about to propose to her.
Free to
So,
use the chairs if you want.
so it has to be like she looks so awkward though, right? She looks so awkward, but it has to be really lovey-dovey. I think this one. She looks
Play
so
around
awkward.
and tell me when you're ready.
It's either this one, I'm feeling this one, or I'm feeling the one where she's sitting on, or where John's sitting
I
and
think you've
she's
covered all
on the
the
inside.
permutations. Is there a pose you were happy with?
So like that one, that lovey-dovey pose, or this one. These are the ones that I like. What do you guys think? Do you guys want the lovey? Stop complaining! I'm taking my
Even
time!
Salungguhit friend has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
Thank you so much for the hydration. I will water myself. Let's do the lovey-dovey one. We're gonna do the lovey-dovey one. Because he's about to propose to her. We wanna be lovey-dovey. Shimmy it. Okay, we're taking the photo.
Have you made a decision yet?
How's this?
She looks so awkward.
Now, give me a minute. I'm going to develop this for you. Wait here.
Take your time. What?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Tough guy. Gunslinger.
Excuse me?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I just posed.
Shut up.
She's making fun of
Very
him.
nice to me.
Oh, I'm nicer than you deserve.
True.
Here. Came out beautifully.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, look at that face on you.
Be quiet. What do I owe you?
$5.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'll see you again.
Oh, yes, he'll probably come in for a pose. He seemed to enjoy himself. Bye now.
The frick. Now she's mocking the man, knowing darn well that he killed more people than she has ever seen. Yeah.
I never been to see one of them moving picture shows.
Never?
No.
Well, come on. Let's go do that.
You sure?
Of course. It's the marvel of the age.
I love marvels.
Okay, good. Well, let's go.
Thank you. It's real fine doing normal things.
Yeah. Yeah, real fine doing normal things, even though I just made fun of you for posing. Wow, this is what normal people do? Pose. Frickin'. Literally every other word is hypocrisy spewing out of her.
Come in.
Thank you. What's playing?
Something called Sketching for Sweetheart, I think.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
2 tickets, please, to see Sketching for Sweetheart.
That'll be 50 cents, please.
Okay. What's it about?
I have no idea.
Partnerly banter. She'd be real sweet if you only take her half of the time, right? If you just take half of her dialogue and you can figure out which one you want, the spicy half or the sweet half, then that's fine. Abigail's literally like 2 separate people in one. How do I look? We can see just fine.
It's just incredible. It's like they're really there.
Hey, I'm trying to watch this.
John Marston.
Ooh. Put arm around Abigail. Yeah!
What are you doing with that arm?
I thought you might be cold.
John.
That's women for you.
Don't you dare, John Marston.
What? I'm watching.
Please.
She didn't want the chocolate!
For real.
It's not.
Don't be such a sourpuss.
Oh, she wants a bag. Ah!
Stop it.
She's a piece of work.
Really?
Oh, she's robbing the man. Oh!
Oh my. Is it over?
I think so. Come on.
Be seeing you.
All right. We better get home.
Ah, we never get out. The farm will be fine.
The farm. I love hearing that.
Let's go down to the lake for a minute.
The lake?
Sure.
Why, you finally gonna drown yourself?
In a manner of speaking, I guess I am. Happily so.
You're acting real strange.
No, I'm not. Come on.
You're a silly man, John Marston.
What about Jim Milton?
Oh, he's even worse.
Yeah, flirt! Flirt!
Let me help you in.
Like I said, mighty strange.
Has John never acted this way towards her? Has he literally just been absentee father, husbando, and things?
I don't plan on capsizing.
I wonder whose boat this is.
You just taking some random boat.
I hope they don't think we're...
They won't think anything. Don't think. We're borrowing it.
I hope it don't got leaks or nothing.
She's seaworthy, okay?
Does she not know how to swim?
Relax. Look around.
All I can see is a strange man rowing. I thought he was John Marston, but now I suspect he's been replaced with an imposter.
Don't look
There's
at
like
me,
another
look at
guy.
the sky. The water.
He's just not the overly affectionate type, you think so? To me, John gives off the impression of being like quixotic, right? Like he just does dumb things
John,
without any sense.
Like
Oh, 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 oh. He's too stoic for it. Imposter, just like Among Us. Where's Arthur? Is he safe? Is he alright? Here we go! It's the moment!
Will you marry me?
Get up. I am married to you.
No, I mean proper. In front of God.
You serious?
Like she's like, I am married to you. I'm practically married to you.
I got this ring. I've had it for a long time. Take it.
You serious?
It would make me very happy if you would...
We've lived a lot of lives.
Let's just live this one from now on. You and me, Jack, a family.
Why is she shaking her head?
John, I didn't know it mattered to you.
It didn't,
She needs to stop leaving me.
but now it does.
She leaves every time she gets upset. John wants that to stop.
I'm sorry.
Shut up, you silly man, and kiss me.
Woo! Woo! They get mad. That's the word you were looking for? Stupid? That John's stupid? The true Jim Marston? It was you guys are like, what? Too much to believe? Kiss? Needs a new wife? Sounds like he needs a new wife. Zoom in hands. Can I have zoomed in? They're married! You okay? What's going on? Why does she always look miserable? Why does she flat out look miserable? How hot must it be wearing, like, that kind of underwear underneath all of that cowboy gear? Like, how hot is that? Crap, have I played too much? Is this the ending? That's just the Wild West living. Always looking miserable. Depending on the biome, the nights may actually get pretty cold. I guess that's fair. Welcome to Epilogue 2. There's another epilogue after Epilogue? You have a literal last mission left. It's Micah, isn't it? Micah's the last mission. They're supposed to be breathable. Look how beautiful this is. Look at that. John enjoying just being modest living right here. Abigail, are you serious? John, no. Takes back the ring! I'm not serious. Mission. Kiss, wife. Mission accomplished. We've become an actual, literal, normal people. Mission from the get-go. Become normal people. Learn to be farmhand. Learn to farm. I believe we've accomplished it on this, Oh my god, that fence is broken. John, why haven't you fixed that fence yet? Who broke it? You need to teach Jack how to be a farmhand. You know, if he's gonna live an honest life here, she needs to learn this stuff too. I know he's got his head in the books and stuff, but like he should know this stuff as well. He needs to learn how to survive. That's the main thing, right? He's too soft. You're making him too soft. He needs to learn all those things. Kiss, wife, life good. This farm sucks. F rating? Listen. I don't know. Look, there is actual grass over there. And then when you get over here, it's like literally the driest patch of land known in existence. Look, even over there, there's green. How did we get stuck with the most barren, driest patch of land? Surrounded by lush greenery. How is everywhere else like lush and green, and then we have the driest like Sahara Desert? Beko has yet to do so. Maybe someday for the lols, of course. Last mission objective, survive. Yeah. Get his arse for... was it? Get his arse for wrong farm opinions. You have trees? I have some trees, but like, why is everything like all crunchy looking? This land is arid? It is. What did I miss before? True Jim Milton killed and replaced John. He was alive, you felt it? No. Did they raise a kid together? Just say yes? Yeah. We're raising a kid. Mexico be like. What do we got on the map? It's literally just Abigail. Literally just got farm chores. Farm chores. 1, 2, 3, 4 farm chores. Stalls need to be clean. I'll save again just in case. Farm ain't orange enough. It's all crunchy and dry, and I didn't get to postpone the freaking ads. I didn't see. Ah! So that means we'll be able to we'll come back to that on Thursday. So the last 30 minutes on Thursday? Yeah, the last 30 minutes on Thursday. Dang the ads. I'm sorry about that. We'll come back to it on Thursday. And that should hopefully be in line with everything else? Question mark? Until next time? Yeah. And then this upcoming Saturday, I need to test the new IRL stream rig setup. So I think I was trying to look at like area events. We could either go to a random park is like the simple answer, but I kind of found a farmer's market that might be good for us to go to because there's like over 100 stalls, so that means there might be a lot of things to look at. So we might go do that. So like this weekend might go to a farmer's market to peruse and look at things, and that will show us we'll test the stream because I have a new IRL stream backpack. Not backpack, it's a bag. Tiny little guy. So we're gonna test that kit. I need to fix it up, get it rigged up to the camera and things like that. And we're going to test it out. So we'll be testing a new setup. So if it's a little scuff, I do apologize. We're trying to figure out the best like configuration for the wires. That's what I'm trying to figure out at least. And then on the 22nd, so next week Saturday, that's when the Vespa Festival is. I know I'm saying all of this stuff while everybody might be stuck in ads. I'm literally saying all of this during ad segment. I apologize for this. We're gonna farm the market. Yeah, we're going to farmer's market this weekend. And then next weekend will be the Vespa Festival. I need to make sure I get my raffle tickets because they're raffling off a Vespa Red. They're raffling off a Vespa Red. How many tickets should I get? It's like $10 per ticket. Mr. Farmer himself. I don't know what kind of stalls they'll have, but farmers markets are always kind of fun to go to. For anyone stuck in the ad, Beko just said she hates you and is gonna throw you in the... I look forward to the 22nd. That's gonna be Vespa Festa. Vespa Festival. I don't know how many scooters we'll get to see or what kind of events to look at. Maybe, hold on, let me see. Sink in all the money you saved up on Metal Gear Solid 3 pre-order. Man, reminder of depression. Vespa Festa. I want to see if there's like an actual itinerary. So here, Vespa. So it's Casa Italiana, Italian Cultural Center hosts Vespa Festa. Raffle tickets are on sale starting this time. Come kick off summer at Casa Italiana at this fun event for the community. Vespa Festa is always a favorite. Music, food, dancing, beer, and wine. Garden, vendors, cafe, and market open. Friends, family, and so much more, including our raffle for the brand. New red Vespa 150. $10 per raffle ticket. Raffle will be 6/22, so at the day of the festival. Need to be present to win. Tickets available at Casa Italiana. Contact blah 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 if you have any questions. Owa! For 6 ads, you hope you made big. Sorry, it's to try to get rid of the pre-rules. Do they have pictures? I was hoping that there'd be pictures of like if they did this every year or last year. but there's no pictures, I don't think. I want to know, like, what I'm getting into. I was hoping that there would be pictures. But I'm not seeing any pictures, I don't think. Yeah, I don't see pictures. Or is this a picture? Apparently there's a Vespa Festa in Korea. Like, this is actually something that is held quite often. Vespa Festa. Like, there's Vespa Festa in the Philippines as well. So there was like one in the Philippines, there's one in Korea, and it's literally like just a ton of scooters everywhere. Malaysia. Get that scooter, Beko. I have to win it. I have to win it. Thank you, Summer Whiskey, for the one itty bitty. Thank you, thank you. We give you our luck. Are you guys lucky? You sleep now? Good night, Lenka. Good night, good night. Let's see. Ain't much, but it might work. It might. It might be the ticket. Stream Elements stole your kill. They were only timed out, though, Scribs. In your defense, they were only timed out. If you want to go purge them, you can go ban them if you... They were only timed out. Don't worry, you'll get the next ones. We are watching you, so we are very lucky. Wouldn't it? How amazing would it be if I, like, IRL streamed the event and I so happened to win the scooter? How amazing would that be? That'd be great. That'd be super duper amazing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be on the 22nd. Reminder again. So hopefully next week we'll test out the new IRL stream kit at the farmer's market. And so then we'll be super prepared for the 22nd when the Vespa Festival happens. And I'm super excited. I'm going to touch as many scooters as I possibly can. I'm going to touch all the scooters with approval, of course. With approval. And then, so next Thursday, so this upcoming Thursday will most likely be the last Red Dead. The final installment of Red Dead. Which leaves next week, kind of open. And I'm not, I don't feel ready to start a new game segment or a new block, at the end of the month. So I might do a couple of Fortnite streams. Or one-off streams. I'll figure that out. So next week might be like something random. We'll figure something out. We might just chill. We might just chill and vibe, you know. I might use that segment to like do something productive. Because I've been so busy with work. I've not done anything else. Like maybe I'll draw. Maybe I'll figure out making a new sticker or something. I don't know. Something. I'll either draw or I'll do Fortnite. It's one of those things. Fortnite, the new season's been pretty good. Time to find a new long game. I have a couple of, like we're trying to go through things, right? We're really close to finishing the Isomnium files, but I needed a break because of, like, I was having a heart attack playing it. And then, like, there's Fallout, but also Fallout had so many bugs. I don't know how I feel about it. It didn't leave a very good impression for me to keep playing. But so like I don't know how long that game is and if I could be subjected to all of the bugs. Have you played Red Dead 1? No, not yet, but I'm waiting for it to be available on PC. You prefer spoons, actually? Yapping streams, let's go. Yapping. Clearly, with the end of the cowboy era, next is the mafia era with the mafia kids. Maybe. Who knows? The New Vegas? Yeah, New Vegas. I didn't get very far with New Vegas, but I needed a break from that because we kept crashing and redoing things over and over again. True. We could go back to New Vegas with mods to make it more stable. Yeah, you guys have to explain to me what mods to install or how to do it. Other games that we had on the list was, so we had Fallout, I need to finish. The Isomnium Files, I need to finish. There's technically the Vampire the Masquerade. I started that and I didn't finish it. And what else was there? Did you install any new Vega stabilizing? No, absolutely none. I was doing it vanilla, which is probably why it was crashing so much. What about another Crab's Treasure? What's a Crab's Treasure? That's every Bethesda game part of the experience. That's what you guys kept telling me. I cannot believe you were just like, you guys were okay with the amount of crashing. And I'd be like going insane. And you guys were just like, it's a Bethesda experience. Like, how is that entertaining to you guys? Like, you guys are entertained by the fact that, like, I am literally experienced the Bethesda experience, which is nonstop crashing instead of actually experiencing the game. The Bethesda experience is just game crashes. You guys aren't actually watching content. There's a guide, I believe. I can throw that your way if you need it. Possibly, yes. Have you ever tried For Honor? I don't know what that is. But it sounds familiar. Yes, but also. Yeah, modded crashes a bit still, but it's less so when you stabilize it. Usually not stream. You're just naturally entertaining, you dork. Ah! Ah! Even when the crashes come. Also because of my streamer luck. Oh my god, my streamer luck curses me so much. Streamer rage is funny though. I think I can rage on a regular basis. I make a lot of crunchy cat noises. Mass Effect cat? Oh my god, I can't wait. I would love to do Mass Effect. I actually kind of contemplate that, like, whenever we get to a new game, whatever that may be, that it might be Alan Wake might be the next new game, because there's a lot of things moving about for Alan Wake. Maybe, I don't know. There's a lot on the list. I'm trying to get through them. Why am I so motion blurry? It's to emphasize my loudness. I like that everybody asks that. Why are you so jittery? Just vibe. Let me see. Burnout Revenge. Grounded. Doom. Hollow Cure. Someone's playing Hollow Cure. I like base it off of what games they're playing. Alan Wake, the first one, of course. Beko, please get into Alan Wake so you can have someone to hyperfixate with. What do you mean? You really like Alan Wake that much? You really like Alan Wake? You like Red Dead. You like Alan Wake as well. Am I just playing all of your favorites? It's pretty cool. It was deemed Beko safe. It's deemed Beko safe. You're going feral having to wait to the sequel. Oh, if you're super feral about Alan Wake, does that mean you're getting the collector's edition movie Cowboy? That needs to be emphasized. Are you getting the collector's edition with the special light torch? Ooh, you can't say that you're like super like obsessed with Alan Wake and not get that collector's edition. Ooh. You still think that Beko should play Forza or Need for Speed game? Those are racing games, aren't they? Those are like probably one-offs. There's not like a huge story for them. You guys will just see me crash violently, so. Did you play that spin-off text? Which one? You want to, but it's so pricey and you're waiting because it's out, but you need a beefier PC. Ooh. Ooh. The American Nightmare? Not yet. I don't remember American Nightmare. You can't say I'm not real fan for buying that when the economy is in shambles. No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm in shambles right now because I missed out on buying the Metal Gear Solid 3 Collector's Edition. I missed out on it. I was provided the link. Game Guy provided me the link, but it was the best. It was the GameStop link, and I was asking if the link if they were available anywhere else, like if I could buy this off of Best Buy or Amazon or like anywhere else other than GameStop. I didn't want to order it from GameStop. And he was just like, well, it's not available on Best Buy yet, is what he told me. And I was just like, okay. I was busy with work. This is during work hours. So I wasn't assertive enough. And I was just like, okay, well, I'll check back on it later then. I'll wait for Game Guy to let me know when that's available. And then, like, I let an hour pass by. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm kind of curious. I looked at the page because I still had the tab open. And I refreshed it. And I even thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? It is Metal Gear Solid. Maybe I should swallow my pride and just, like, pre-order it off of GameStop. So that way, just in case. And then if I happen to get it off of any other platform, then I can just cancel the GameStop one. Right? So, like, I refreshed the tab and I saw it was like, oh, we're sorry, we're all sold out. And I'm like, what? And so I started Googling everywhere and all the other platforms, and it was available on Best Buy, and it was available on Amazon, and they were both sold out. All of them. Every outlet was sold out. And I was like, ah! And I've been in shambles and in misery since then. I've been in such misery. I want the little snake terrarium, man. Metal Gear Solid 3 is like my favorite Metal Gear Solid because it's like the one that my brother would play. My brother played that like 5 times or more, 5 times plus or something like that. I have very fond memories of Metal Gear Solid 3. You'd be surprised why the GameStop aversion other than, like, you know, the mounting evidence that they I've committed to this boycott of GameStop ever since they like treated my brother poorly, right? We had a GameStop that was literally like down the street from us, and my brother, obviously, he's like a huge gamer, and he's my younger brother, okay? Like, just because I'm like he questions who's the youngest in the family because of the way that I act. He's still my younger brother, and he would, like, you know, I gotta look out for him. And so, like, he would pre-order games from GameStop, and like uh then he would ask me to drive him to go pick it up. And so I'd take him there, and there was one incident in particular where, like, he pre-ordered some game. I forgot what it was. uh he pre-ordered a game, and these schmucks literally gave out all their copies to, like, their coworkers and staff who did not pre-order the game, but they claimed it upon arrival. And so they didn't have enough for my brother. And like, literally, they were just like, sorry, we're gonna have to get it from some other store or whatnot. We'll give you a call when we get it in. They were like making that transfer. And so, like, a week went by, and I was asking my brother because I knew how scummy they were. I was just like, did they ever call you? Did they receive it in? Like, did you hear anything about your game? And he was just like, no, I don't know. They haven't called me. And I'm like, well, let's go check, because it's been a week. They said it would only take, what, a couple days? Let's go check. So I drove him again to GameStop, and we arrive in, and literally, like they were just open, they were just so open about it, and they're like, oh, you're the owner of that game? And they're like, well, we gotta be on, like we were hoping that you would never show up. These are like literal words that they said. They were like, we were hoping you would never show up so that we could claim the game for ourselves, was what the associate told us. Like, somebody else wanted the game. And I'm just like, I straight up, like, stern face and everything. I was just like, well, you guys never called us. We didn't even know you guys had it. Like, we were waiting and you guys never called us. So you were purposely trying to avoid calling us so you can have it. And I was just so angry with them. Yeah. Just the amount of, like, redonkulousness. So I don't trust them. The bottom line is that like I don't trust them. I don't trust the associates. I can't blame the associates. I blame GameStop, the establishment itself, for the way that they manage things. Because I've had friends that have worked for GameStop and they've told me what it's like. And I'm sure you guys have seen like a bunch of videos of like, oh, GameStop does this and da 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 and things like that. So it's just like, you know, I can't harp on the people that work for them, the associates. Some of them could be good people, some of them could be bad people. They all change and they're all different, whatever. But I acknowledge that the way GameStop is set up kind of forces them to act in a certain way, or certain behavior or whatever. So I have been on that boycott. I've been on that boycott since that incident. I just refuse to buy from them if possible. So I'll buy anywhere else, just not GameStop. Did you just like never check the other sites yourself? I didn't, because I was in the middle of work. I was busy. I was just like, oh, okay, well, I trust Game Guy. Game Guy will let me know. I was busy. I was working. Me trying to buy anything I need. Sorry, we're sold out. Or sorry, we no longer stock that. Literally everything. You know, multiple people with horror stories about working for GameStop. One even sued for unpaid wages. Yeah. Dude, do you know how GameStop does their pay? Like, it's fairly messed up. I had a friend that worked for GameStop for a small stint, and it was like, the way that they do their payment system is, let's talk about regular employment, right? They get your banking information and they do direct deposit to your bank, your normal regular bank, okay? They give you direct deposit and you're given the money. The way GameStop does their payment system, at least when my friend worked there, was that they give you, what they do is that they force you to open a bank account with their own affiliated bank system, okay? It's not a regular bank. You can't use this bank card anywhere. It's not a regular thing. And they pay the funds onto this account that you have to then take out of their own system. You have to transfer it out of their account that they've provided for you to a regular bank account so that you can actually use the money. And on top of that, to do that transfer, they charge you a fee to do that transfer. So they're paying you and then charging you a fee to be able to take out the money you earned to put into your regular bank. That's what I've heard from my friend and even from like other associates that I've like casually talked to and asked about it. That is like the way they get paid. It makes no sense. Those are unironic fighting words. Yeah. Theft is theft. You wouldn't trust them either. Yeah, I would. I don't trust them after they did that. Just the fact that they were like, they were hoping we would never show up. They never called us, and they were hoping that we never showed up so that they could just claim it themselves. I don't know how long the like holdover period is. Like if it was something that we paid for and they're like, oh, well, you didn't show up for 2 weeks. So, you know, you forfeited that money and it's ours now. So like we own that game because my brother paid full price for the game. So like, what would they have done then? It wasn't one of those $5 and they'll hold it for you. No, he paid it all up front. If it ain't on the shelf at Walmart, you don't buy new games. Yeah, I don't really pre-order games unless it comes with a collector's edition. And so I'm quite dismayed that I'm missing out on the Snake Terrarium. I'm very sad. Your newest game is like 5 years old. Capitalism and my... oh my goodness. But yeah, if you guys didn't know that's like how their payment system was, that's how it was. I don't know if it is still that way now. I sure hope it isn't, because that sounds awful. It sounds awful to be like, holy frick! Sorry, I've like opened up tabs of like VTubers for potential raid. And I don't know if you guys remember Candy Momoko, but she looks completely different right now. Holy frig! Hot damn! Anyway, Yeah. I'm sad. I sure hope they provide more collector's editions to order. That means if any one of you guys so happen to have or know information about collector's editions that are of at retail price and not via scalpels charging like 3 times the amount that it's worth, please let me know. Please let me know. I would like to pre-order. And I would also passively be willing to swallow my pride and order it from GameStop. If I have to. If it allows me to get the snake terrarium. Hopefully I can at least get them to ship it to me, right? I don't need to go into a store. They can just directly ship it to me. If they can just directly ship it to me. Oh, then there's no way for them to try to steal it from me. GameStop. GameStop can suck an elf. There goes my any chance of me ever getting sponsorship from GameStop. Me actively and openly saying that I'm boycotting GameStop. There goes my sponsorship. There goes my chances of ever having a sponsorship with GameStop. You got stabbed by a scalper once. He really wanted those cards. Yeah, scalpers are kind of awful. Let's see here. Oof. Do we want to raid Candy Momoko? I can't tell if this is like a brand new model, but apparently it's been a while. Both so the people that I have up is Magical Momoka and Candy Momoko. Two pink VTubers that I casually like to bully every so often whenever I am able to see them. However, they have been streaming very sparsely. So I'm kind of excited to see them. Magical Momoka is playing Hollow Cure. She's the pink rabbit. And Candy Momoko, I think she's also a rabbit, actually, now that I think about it. I think she was a rabbit at one point in time. Or I just saw Belle go live. Sounds good. She's been gone because of her computer died. Who? Which one? Momoko? Dude! What is her new model, Cux? Give me the deets! Her new model! I didn't recognize her. Is that... Did she debut? Yeah, Momoko. Yeah, Momoko. When did she have this new model? How long ago is that? She's cute. She is cute. She's very fluid in motion. We'll go ahead and raid Candy Momoko. It's been a while. That model is new to you? It's so new. Beko admits to bullying, proceeds to tell us she has been streaming less. She's been Oh. Sarah. No. I don't bully her in that sense. And I'm not bullying her to stream less. That's awful. No, I bully her by throwing money at her. I sure hope that doesn't cause her to stream less. Throws money at a streamer. Stream less! I sure hope that's not the cause and effect that's happened. I was just throwing bits at her. I'll stop throwing bits at her if it makes her continue streaming in a more regular schedule. I'll stop throwing bits. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Anyway. We're gonna ready that up there. She threw coins. I threw biddies at this pink VTuber. Throw more bits. No, apparently me throwing bits at her caused her to stream less. It caused her to stream less, and we don't want that. We want these pink girlies to stay around. I don't want to be convicted of bullying pink VTubers. She threw who? Me? Did you remember Do you remember what I did? Did I actually throw? Did I throw that many? I don't remember anymore. I threw bits. I don't remember how many bits I threw. I don't remember. It couldn't have been 10K. You're exaggerating. You surely must be exaggerating. I don't remember. You threw a lot. You don't think it was 10K? It was a bunch. It was a lot. The vacay money? Yeah, not anymore. Trying to save up for scooter funds. We're trying to save up for them scooter funds, man. It was like a couple thousand for sure. Probably. Beko throws bits and doesn't call. But I mean, you know, the biddies. The biddies are kind of fun to throw. I like throwing biddies sometimes when I'm able to. 10 seconds. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Final Red Dead, okay? Goodbye!